Okay, we
You
good.
good, buddy?
Yeah, we good. We good.
For who I am, one would think I know more about the loom. I am a being of its creation, of its servitude. But a tool does not need to know the history of its user for it to work. And so, I am left in the dark. I do not know where the loom came from, or how it came to be. I do not know who made it or for what purpose. Even my own purpose is unclear. Still have my morals and judgment? Am I to use that too in my purpose? Or am I only to be an observer, watching as people call out for help and fumble when, while not a lot, there is something I can do? I don't even know what these threads really are. Are they individuals? Are they fates? Are they connections, relationships? I have guesses. I have designs. I know how to weave them, how to twist them. But it's an instinct. It's not knowledge. I see the pattern forming now. Relationships, connections, fates, people, all coming together. Ones that had been forced apart, but truly no one can force another's design. Fate will always come back around, and I will be there to weave it in. Alright, so I think we wanted to start off with...
Oh,
Alicia,
shit!
no! You can't just go, okay, now next thing!
Listen,
She always does
fuck?
that.
Damn,
She always
dude.
does that. You have to expect it at this point.
Okay,
I
I was
got-
going to have,
I-
like, a little sit-down with Istus when we got back, just be like, okay, so, like, how did you become a god? Now I really want to.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, my dude, that
Like,
was
Maple
poetic
was
as
already
shit.
going to be doing that.
Okay, so like the
Constant sadness.
last 5 seconds cut out for me. What was the last thing she
Oh,
said?
shit. Let me
Alright.
see. I just went away from it.
I apologize.
No, it's okay. I just already switched over to my notes for the day, which I have, like, a fuck ton.
Hey.
Yay.
I see the pattern forming. Relationships, connections, fates, people, all coming together. Ones that have been forced apart, but no one can force another's design. Fate will always come around, and I will be there to weave it. Did you hear that?
Okay, yeah.
That's
I
so
got
So
fucking good.
ominous. It's so
Can
ominous,
fucking
and I
listen?
hate
Can
that.
Iris come to sit down like Q&A session? She'll bring scones. Like I want to fucking be there so bad.
I mean,
We're
yeah,
gonna
she's
do a
probably gonna
Reddit
drag
AMA.
Quinn in there too to get some like therapy for Quinn, for feeling like he needs he's been like neglected from her. She's just gonna like bring him in and be like, you need to fucking talk to him. I'm done waiting."
I think that's a great idea.
My favorite. This is why I need Nadinia to halfway die, because then I can make my artificer, because then I can make the Istus net and then have Reddit and then have an
God
AMA
damn
for
it.
Istus.
Have a what for Istus?
AMA.
Ask me anything.
Oh my
Just
god.
have an AMA with the
I'm
god.
sorry, Istus has no idea how to work any technology. You saw her with the stone.
Alright, so that makes it even
yeah.
better.
The author avatar.
Oh geez, how do I?
Istus would be like your mom on Facebook.
I don't see what the problem is yet.
I know.
She'd fill it with like pictures of her and Archer or something like that.
Okay.
Still babysitting this monstrosity of a dog.
No, she loves mange.
Still babysitting this absolute baby of a dog.
Yes.
Correction.
Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the Istus and Nadinia conversation, you guys. Not Istus. Iris and Nadinia conversation.
Oh fuck! Did I forget to respond like an asshole?
No, you didn't. It wasn't you.
No. It was
Oh, okay.
it was not you. I wanted to do this part like In game.
Yeah.
I wanted to intrude on your personal RP space. if you
Nah,
don't mind.
listen. I'm great at improv. Wow,
At least
love
you don't
it.
want to RP with
No
yourself
time to
and make
think.
us all listen.
I mean,
All right. That's rude. That's rude.
Sorry.
But fair, but rude.
Every DM has to do it at some point.
that's
Oh, I
true.
was thinking
Oh,
of
that was
Jake.
that's I was
Sorry, we were
that
talking
wasn't
about
what
Jake.
I was referring to.
Huh?
But okay.
Oh, okay. I don't know what we are referring to now, so I'm just gonna shut up.
Jake, Evan,
Yeah.
Evan, Trin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a bit rough, but anyway.
Well, I don't know how to cry properly, but I will attempt my best.
Yeah.
You got it. Oh wait, should this be like a hit me with the line again? Should I go reread the bullshit? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, commence the crying.
I just want them to go away. I just want them to go. Okay. Okay, I think I'm good. I'm good.
Hey, listen. You don't have to be good all the time. Okay? We can walk a little slow, okay? And you know, even if they come back, we'll be ready. You don't have to face them alone anymore. Okay? You're you're allowed to be in pain. That's why we're a team. We're here for you.
I am. Thank you.
Oh, goodness, thank you. I mean, you've saved us more times than I can count, and we'll help return the favor. So, do do you think you can stand up, walk a little bit?
Yeah, I got it. Slowly gets to her feet and, fixes her clothing a little bit. Looks over at Quinn, who's probably up ahead. We oh, fuck. We have to talk about Quinn.
Oh God, what happened now? What did he do? Oh God, did he eat someone's lunch again? Did he? Oh God, what happened?
No, it's nothing like it's not. The thing, the god, the Yellow King. Um, so it. I'm gonna say it. It turned me into this, and I don't know what kind of control it has over me, but it was making me drown, suffocate. I don't know how gills work. Fuck me.
It can do that. It can just poof, and now you can't breathe. Oh, fuck. Okay, shit. Well, I don't think I can heal that, but Istus might.
Not the bad part.
That's not the bad part, sweetheart. That's terrible. Are you kidding?
Told me that I can't hurt the vessel.
I feel like at that, Iris just like stops and like all the color goes away for a second, and like that.
That.
Shit, and what? That doesn't matter. She just kind of looks at you and looks at Quinn and is just like, okay, so that sounds fucked.
Yeah.
So look, maybe, and this is coming from me, right? Like, I love my sister with all my heart. Maybe we make this the priority, right? If he is a vessel for what the Yellow King, is he going to just pop in all like fucking Kool-Aid Man style and pop into Quinn's shit? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. And it's scaring the fuck out of me.
I mean, okay, there's some good news, though, right? Okay, so, point of order, if the Yellow King could just do whatever he wanted, to you at any moment, that's terrifying, but he hasn't yet, which means that in some way, shape, or form, you're useful to it, which gives us a little bit of a leg up, and if that thing needs Quinn for something, that gives us some sort of advantage if we can figure out what the fuck it wants and what the fuck it means. I honestly, I think we have to, once we get back to Morai, we have to talk to Istus and we have to talk to Quinn's mom. I mean, she birthed him, right? Like, she'd have to know something.
Okay. Yeah. I'll go with you.
Are you sure? I don't
Yeah.
need, you don't have to push yourself.
No. I have to know what the fuck I am now.
And that's also, when I said make this a priority, I didn't just mean Quinn. I meant you too. I I don't know what exactly happens magically wise, but if anyone can figure it out, I'm sure, Kira could find some obscure library or something that'll help us change you back. It's just, you just have to hold tight for a little bit and. Okay, vessel. Shit. All right. My one of my best friends is now with just a fucking vase for a demon. Great. Cool. Great day. Great fucking day. All right.
A face!
Huh, okay.
That's
Iris
the
is a
second
fucking
possible
mood.
title.
What
Now
is-
one of my best friends is a fucking vase for a devil.
A vase? Like a vase?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I believe both are acceptable, but yes.
I'm sorry I've melted down like that.
No,
I'll
hey,
try not
never.
to do it again.
No, listen. I don't accept your apology because it's not needed. You don't have to apologize, Nadinia. It's fine. I cry over burnt crepes at least once a Wednesday. It's really okay. And honestly, I feel privileged that you would feel close enough to us to be vulnerable that way. I think it's very brave of you to do that. And if you want to cry, cry. It's great. Instead of book club, we can have cry club. It's all the same to me.
Club, we can have cry club.
Can I get a cry club for real life, please?
I'm sorry, Marissa. You just popped
think
out
we're
like
in it.
3 good titles in like
Listen,
5 minutes.
Iris
Is this
is
a cry
trying
club?
to add some levity to this hellscape.
Nobody
great.
talks about Cry Club.
First rule of Cry Club.
Let it all out.
Second rule of Cry Club.
Bottle it all up when you leave.
No,
Yep.
talk about cry club to
Yep,
everyone.
sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Mm,
Third rule of Cry Club. No one talks about Cry Club.
Unless you're in cry club.
No. We all come in, we cry, and then we leave, and we pretend like nothing happened.
Oh, that's healthy as shit.
Hell yeah.
Healthy life choices.
Yes. How to deal with
Alright.
2020.
Alright. I gotta go talk to Quinn now.
Should this be a group discussion, probably, just so everybody's up to speed and, everybody can be there to...
Probably, but I have to tell Quinn, because if I don't, I'd be a hypocrite.
That's fair. Do you want me to walk up with you?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, you're gonna have to walk the same way I'm going anyway.
No,
so...
I just, didn't know if you wanted me, 2 steps back or, 8.5 steps back, what sort of social distance we needed at this moment for, privacy. I'll do 6 feet. How about that?
Stay here. Right next to me.
I think Iris, does the thing that's fun that friends do when they loop their arms together, all jaunty
Mm-hmm.
It's I'm not going anywhere.
Yes. Jaunt.
Look.
Let's jaunt.
Your vocabulary is the most blessed thing I've heard.
Thank you.
Hers is blessed, mine's curse.
both in good ways.
I mean,
Only sometimes.
I just imagine as you guys are coming up, Ty's whispering over to Maple,
pauses.
I think the giant shark lady stopped crying. What is this about? What had happened? What's going on?
The giant.
Quinn is
She
seeing
was
if
screaming and batting at stuff. What?
What?
Quinn is checking to see if Kira is once again traumatized.
So what exactly did I see?
I attacked Quinn. I bit him on the shoulder.
And then she
started crying.
And then I started choking on the ground like I was a fish. And then everything was fine and I started crying.
Yeah, fucking Ty's just what the hell?
I think Maple's trying to keep him away from her for now. Just be let's just let Iris handle this. I'm sure we'll all talk about it later. It's just, yeah. This is normal.
It's Tuesday, yeah.
This is normal, and I
think Kira's trying to avoid becoming entangled with any conflict with specifically Nadine, because what happened last time.
That's
not
fine.
invalid.
That's
she's
that's
only
fair.
gotten scarier.
It's only gotten worse. Now she's angry enough to bite people. That's not healthy. Or is it?
Oh no.
Fleshy.
Kinky?
Fleshy.
I will not lie. Until Chris sent the GIF that was the fucking fox thing, which kind of killed it. My thought was hot? Question mark? And
Bad. You're all going to hell. Fucking have this conversation. Quit.
Horny jail.
Bonk.
I did think you were glomping for a second when you were describing it.
Yeah, I mean, it would be
a toothy
considered
glomp.
glomping.
Anyway,
it is
go.
glomping.
Go.
So I approach and I kind of quicken pace and I shout to everyone, Can I talk to everyone for a second?
Just imagine Iris a proud mom, standing next to her, just nervously smiling, this is great. This is fine.
Ty whispers to Maple, Is she gonna eat us?
No.
Are you
Did she
sure?
say that in earshot? Did she say that in earshot?
He is whispering.
Okay.
She's no. She'll fucking hit you if she hears you, though.
Don't be a dumb bitch.
She can try.
Don't.
No, I don't want to. She's a creepy, she's a crazy shark lady.
Yeah,
Okay,
all
now
the
I
shit
wanna
you're
eat
saying right now, if she heard you, she tried to kill you, so...
That's literally everything about who I am.
I know, so just, like, maybe don't interact with her.
Bro.
I will try.
Cool.
Don't leave me alone with her.
Okay. And it kind of turns to Nadine. Sure. Is everything okay?
No.
How can we help?
Quinn, I have something to tell you. Besides, I'm sorry that I bit you,
It's chill.
that I attacked you and everything. It's awful, and I was wrong for that. And that's not cool.
He shrugs.
You're a vessel for the Yellow King. Whatever turned me into this.
What?
Why do you think that?
Because he told me.
What?
Yeah, so I attacked Quinn because I was upset. Because I can't remember.
What? None of us saw that. What are you? I'm gonna go. He walks away.
Okay, bye.
I'll be out of earshot.
Can't hear you, Alex.
No, I know. I muted.
Okay.
He's like, I'm gonna be out of earshot, just admiring the trees.
Ah, trees.
So I attacked Quinn because I was upset because he was telling me that I should control my anger or something. I'm not saying anything what you said was wrong, Quinn. It was the right thing to say.
Not really.
It just makes me upset.
You're giving me way too much credit.
And then I attacked him, and then the Yellow King got into my head. Well, no, I started choking and suffocating and drowning, except there was plenty of air around me, so, that was an experience. And then he told me in a very, very loud voice, and I will repeat it as best as I possibly can. Which is pretty good, all things considered.
Chris.
If you break the vessel, then you are of no use to me. And then he let me breathe.
Is this
So
why Belier wanted your fucking teeth so bad?
I don't fucking know.
So yeah. I don't know what to do about it. And oh god, I'm crying again. No, I'm gonna go over here and just look away
No,
for a little
it's
while.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. Nadinia, you're doing great. You did a great job, and we're all very proud of you. It was very brave. So with that in mind, I think we make Nadinia and Quinn a priority. Specifically figuring out what this yellow bastard wants with them. Quinn, do you think your mom knows anything? Like, has she told you anything? Is she hiding something? Do you get a sense? Because I'm at a loss here.
She thought my dad was someone else. I don't know what to tell you other than that.
suppose we have to hope she knows something useful.
I mean, she did seem, no offense, like super shifty and like hiding a lot of things, so she probably knows a lot more than we give her credit for.
I don't know. Even if she doesn't know anything, it's a place to start once we get back to Morai. But for now, what do we do? Do we just, be extra careful? If this thing can, use Nadinia to see through her eyes or spy on us or whatever, like that's kind of a risk we have to be aware of, right?
I mean, if it is already a god, can't gods like see everything anyways?
May not be a proper god. The nature is tenuous, we don't know.
I don't know if there's much we can do until we go and talk to either Istus or Quinn's mom.
I'll give my mom a call when she gets off work, see if there's anything she can tell us over the phone.
Okay, great. Let's go. Woo! Adventure! Yay!
Uh-huh.
I'm fine. Everything's fine. Adventure.
Big toothy smile.
Again, it's Ty! You can come back now!
What? Sorry, I was too engrossed by the trees.
Uh-huh.
Bullshit!
No, you caught me. Trees are hella boring. Let's go.
Should we call Jack so he can pick us up, or?
This was back when we were in the forest, and then we kind of walked through the forest.
Ty and Avon led you guys out.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
And then fast forward to you pick up April, and now you are heading towards the main laboratory. So there was the secret one in the Feywild. Well, not in the Feywild, in the forest. But there's also a main laboratory here, which is generally more open to the public.
Mm-hmm.
It's where the first factory, it's the first factory, and then they have branches in other places.
Okay.
So
I
as
understand now, I had forgotten that we were going to go get on. That's what we're doing.
yes.
Or rather, or at least go talk to Aunt, see what status is.
Yes. So
Find out
you
she's still a
guys,
tree.
you guys approach. April leads you to the front of this very imposing building. It's painted kind of like the other ones, and there's like this big dome on top. As she leads you in, the guards, they give you kind of this nod as you walk in with, both of the presidents.
Yeah.
So don't really get any resistance from them. They do look surprised as they see Lord Avon. That, not bad Lord Avon, your grandpa, Lord Avon.
Cable.
Yes, Cable. Which, by the way, I changed his picture because the other one was bothering me.
So he looked different now, and he always looked like that.
Ooh.
Can you show?
Yeah.
Can you hit the show to play it? Me search, me dumb.
Me search, me dumb.
There's a fuck ton of
Ooh.
Oh no, he's hot.
I like this man.
Oh no, Grandpa's hot.
I couldn't find a good Fae picture before, but then I'm like, you know what? he would look like an elf, because that's how he blended in.
I like him.
Yes. So anyway, they are kind of making double takes as you walk in with the, original creator.
Who's been gone for forever.
Yes,
Who
has
basically disappeared.
Yeah, who's just been gone for years.
Huh.
No, flex.
As you guys walk in, there are just researchers running around. Guys.
Let us be horny on Maine for Grandpa.
Guys.
Let's see.
Yes.
Stop it.
Okay.
Boo.
The researchers all almost, they all stop when first they see April walk in, and they kind of rush to her with different papers and all kind of talking on top of each other, trying to get her approval for different things, trying to get all this, and she's like, you could see she's very overwhelmed by this, and she's trying to break away from them.
Yeah, Maple's just like, yeah, no, another time, hold on, give us a minute, we have something to do.
They're all very insistent, but if you wish, you can kind of push past them. They're researchers, they're weak.
Yeah, Maple's just like, literally give us 10 minutes.
They follow after you a little bit, just kind of frustrated, really, they're like, this is very urgent, we need to talk to you about this. Oh. We need more funding for, as you guys kind of walk down the hall, April's once she gets past them, she walks very determined, and she kind of turns back to you, Maple, as she walks, and she says, I've only actually seen the main plant maybe once or twice. This is gonna sound very suspicious. Dad doesn't really let a lot of druids in here.
Yeah, they could probably sense that there would be, a dryad in the tree, so...
Yeah, if they tried to talk to it.
Makes sense. He probably knew she was in here.
But, it should, if I remember right, it should just be down this hall, and, she takes you, there's this big heavy-set door that she pushes past, and as she does, you guys are on a boardwalk that looks down to a very, very large plant. If you remember, you guys did see kind of the vine when you were at the other Avon plant and when you guys found the illegal one. But you guys are directly above it. And and Maple. You look down and you see the sun. As these vines stretch out of it in kind of this, spiraling limbs coming from it that match your mark.
Oh, that makes sense now. Okay. And Maple just kind of turns to her sister and goes, look, if you look at it, it looks like the sun.
She, looks down and she's kind of squinting at it.
And she kind of, grabs her sister's hand and, pulls their fingers together and then, look, see, look.
She's like, oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Oh my god, we're so dumb.
But you guys, there's kind of the staircase going down so that you guys can stand right in front of it. And you are facing it. These vines stretch out. It's this huge, enormous plant. There's no one else in the room at the moment. You do see different instruments hooked up to it and such. Could I get from anyone who wants to roll either a perception or a nature check?
Okay. They're both bad, but hey.
You're. How are they both bad? You're. Oh wait, nature's.
Nature's intelligence.
Yeah.
I'm not proficient in them, so they're bad compared to all my other shit, so that's what I meant. 9. Nice.
It vine.
It vine.
It vine.
It's
Hold
fine.
Okay.
on, I got
Well,
this.
that's a tree.
I got this. Don't worry about it.
Yeah?
Hell yeah!
Nice.
Hey, there's something. There's something.
I got a vine. And
So
I'm not afraid
as
to use it.
as you guys are looking at this, Chris, you kind of, or Nadinia gets kind of close to the base, and as she's looking down, she can see some of the leaves. Like there's some new shoots coming off of it, but they're like yellowed, and like the leaves look like they're dying on it.
Mhm.
Noah, with
Right.
your 22,
Brain.
you go to the very tips of these vines that are stretching out, and you see a small area where it looks like one of these researchers had like cut slightly into it. And you look inside this vine, and you see like this yellow lichen inside of it. Lichen?
Lichen.
Lichen.
Does anybody notice that this thing's dying?
If I were to guess, it would be this perhaps parasitic
It's
organism.
dying.
Look, there's lichen in it.
Okay, I don't really know much about plants.
So April
I
goes
point-
over.
I pointed
to
out to the druid.
Yeah, April
Yeah.
goes over and looks at it, and she kind of frowns as she's looking at it, and she says, "This isn't the normal type you find in the forest. I don't know where this grows."
Cable? Do you know what this is?
I have a colorblind question.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can tell that this one is different.
Yes.
Are they all different, or is it just this one's dying?
Don't read it too much into that.
Okay. But which one is it? For my
For the tips, the one that's cut open that she's looking at is like right
That's-
here.
that's not what I meant. Are they all the same color? I just want to know.
No, this
No,
one
they're
is the
not.
same color as that one.
They
Okay.
are different colors, but don't read too much into that.
Okay.
The map is weird.
Okay.
I think it was just to make it so that she could have different vines.
Vines,
Doing
okay.
doing different things.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah.
will not read into the thoughts I had.
The vines are different.
Leave me the fuck alone!
Cut them down! Cut only the green wire! I mean green vine!
I was just thinking there's a lot of like fucking planes of existence, and we use two. And maybe these are the planes. Look,
It's okay. I just wanted them to look different because if they all look the same, it would look weird on a plant.
okay.
Sure.
Cable comes over to where you are, Nadinia, and he looks at it and frowns. And he says, She should be doing fine. I don't know what's wrong."
Okay, so how do we get in contact with her? How do we get her out? What now?
Cable frowns, as he you see him very gently reach over and he touches one of the vines and kind of like pets it slightly. And he says, I don't know. They used to switch places. Perhaps, and he looks at April, if you are a druid, perhaps you can listen in, speak to her. April nods, and she goes, and she kind of approaches the vine, and she looks up, but she like freezes.
What?
She looks over to you. She says, "I'm sorry. I'm kind of scared."
Why? What's up?
It's my fault. She's in here. I could have gotten her out.
It's not your fault. It's her father's fault.
What if she, hates us?
And hey, that's her own fucking choice, I guess. Not much we can do to change her mind.
And she reaches out and she touches the plant. As she does, you see the mark on her hand begin to glow, as well as the one on yours, Maple.
Is it like warm, or does it just like tingle?
It's warm, but it's like glowing like a bright white, like almost blinding.
Mm-hmm.
And you see April kind of frown, and she's shaking her head, and she starts to look kind of scared.
Right.
And she says, I don't understand it. What? It's not making any sense. Why?
What do you mean?
I don't
go up to her.
I don't understand what she's saying. It's that it sounds like there's so many, and it's different people talking on top of one another, and it's so loud.
Is it like a lot of like whisperings, kind of like?
Yes, and I hear someone in there, and she's crying, and there's so much pain, and
Can I touch the vine with the hand that's glowing? Do I hear anything?
you touch the vine, and there is an explosion of bright white light. And for the rest of you, you no longer see Maple or April.
What?
Fuck.
What? What?
Shit,
No.
my bad.
Shit!
My bad.
Do we see a woman who looks like an ant?
Hey, Judy, can you join me in private channel for a minute?
Sure, do you want me to
Bitch,
stop
what?
the bot or keep going?
It is completely up to you.
Keep it going. I want to listen to this shit
going.
later.
Yeah, I don't want
Keep it
I
going.
know I'm bad at explaining things, so I'll keep it going. Okay, drop it down.
All right.
Oh,
All right.
Hi.
Hi.
I thought I was just gonna hear voices and shit. I wasn't expecting us to get, like, yeeted to another plane.
This is great.
I don't like this. We're gonna be, like, in the yellow space, and I hate it.
Oh, no, this is great. You'll be fine.
Okay, cool.
So, Maple, you don't know where you are. It's almost like you're kind of wrapped in these warm blankets that you can't find your way out of. Or like laying in a warm pool. And as you're in there, you can feel yourself slowly start to dissipate. Alex, be fucking quiet!
So loud.
You feel yourself... Sorry, what was that?
No, keep going, keep going.
In this pool, you feel yourself start to dissipate. Your sense of self, of who you are, you feel it slowly come apart. And as this happens, you feel another presence in there that who you are and who they are slowly begin to merge. Start to see memories. Memories of growing up in an empty manor, of walking around, of not seeing your father for days, weeks on end, and when you do, he is stern and disappointed. Feel like everything is your fault. Mother leaving, not being good enough. When you first grow a plant, your father seems both angry and satisfied with you, and you really don't know if you want to grow another. You remember talking to one of the nannies, and she slips up and she tells you of a sister. And for the first time, you have a friend. Imaginary, but the manor doesn't feel as lonely. The two of you run around and play and talk, and she helps you feel safe, and she helps you feel like there's someone else. And you two stay friends up until even the day when you're going to go to the festival. You imagine her as you ask her for advice. She teases you, and you go to this festival hoping for the first time to have a real friend. You see memories, frantically searching for the sister that you found, of just not giving up hope, of trying so hard and feeling like you did something wrong. She ran away from you, and you don't know what you did wrong. And as these memories, as you dissipate and who you are slips farther and farther away, you feel a different presence and different memories. Have memories of stepping out of the vine and reading these sweet notes that your sister wrote for you, and just replying with "too long, didn't read" and a heart. You remember going to the fade cart, of dancing. You remember flirting with Oberon and then slide talking your way out of any of the consequences. You remember walking around a much simpler, much less built Echo with your father and not being really that impressed. You remember long conversations and debates with your father and sister through letters, and you remember eventually relenting and the pain you felt as your roots were ripped out and you were replanted. Remember Lord Omelon and how cold his look was, but how warmly your sister used to write of him. You almost thought that you were talking about two different people. You remember the time of you being outside becoming shorter and shorter, and the stretches in between growing longer. And you remember the last time you saw the outside. Lord Omelon behind you, wishing you well, and saying that he'll never see you again. As this last sense of self fades, you can feel something new. Feel growth. You can feel yourself grow. You can feel yourself reach and spread, and you can feel yourself living. But more than that, you can feel your very essence thriving. It is the most powerful and awe-inspiring thing you've ever felt, as you feel fully and completely the sensation of being alive. You feel these connections to you, and you can reach out over land, over continents, over the sky, and as you explore, you can feel them reach out across borders that attempt to push you back, but you are already there. You feel them in lands so far off, but still connected. So many of them that you feel out these connections. You find one that is wrong. It has grown horrifically like a parasite, like a tumor. It bulges and tugs, and like yourself, you can feel that it is alive, that it is spreading, and that it's trying to kill you. Start to hear whispers. You can't understand them. You don't want this. It hurts and it's coming for you and it's wrong, but it's a part of you. However far away it is a part of you. It is already in what is left of yourself. You are already it, an infection. You are an infection. Who are you? You are this. It's a part of you. This is you. It is growing. It is spreading. We are growing. We are spreading. We shall live. We shall feed. We shall serve. All hail the king.
I don't like that. Could I pinpoint where it started?
Where this connection is?
Yeah. Do I have enough sense of, like, self to be able to make that connection right now?
Give me a wisdom save.
Okay. No.
You know that it's very far away, not just in a different land far away, but farther.
Like a different plane, kind of?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I can't, like, pinpoint. Okay. Can I form any thoughts, or is it just, like, the things I hear?
It's this kind of pounding.
Mm-hmm.
You start to kind of feel a connection of yours that's much closer and much stronger. And with that, let's jump back to the other group as we meet your aunt.
Okay. Hi.
All right.
All right, who wants to pronounce that? Go.
No.
Whom's the
Get your fucking Texas ass out of here.
What is that?
It's who's the
That's giving me a headache.
Is Marissa even alive? She's an English major. That might kill her.
I'm dead. I'm dead, and it's bad. I hate it.
Yeah, I'm also kind of dying here, so...
It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Speaking of which, the literally dying people.
Can you guys go ahead and throw yourselves on the map? Not you, Maple.
Okay.
Intimidating?
You're in Maple's in Plantland.
Yeah, that's only where I am. That's the only place I am right now.
Where's the
Yeah.
I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight Ant Plant.
Outside ant plant. We're in the ant plant.
Where's the leaf?
It just anywhere near the base.
Were we expended? I don't have all my spell slots. I don't know why.
We used a little bit of stuff, didn't we? Because we fought the Oni.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you did fight the Oni.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would explain my F3 missing spell slots.
When this bright flash of light comes, you see a woman. Oh, it didn't do the fucking... Sorry, give me a second.
No, you good. The dramatic tension is still there.
There is
Also,
a bright
like...
flash of light.
Oh, shit.
And you see a woman on the ground.
Shocking.
I'm a killer.
She looks up, and you see that part of her features have been just overtaken with this vine. Like, some of the curls in her hair are instead vines running through. You see it, like, crawl up part of her face and her arms. And as you are looking at her, you see on some of these vines, there is this yellow lichen that's growing on it. She looks at you frantic, scared, but most of all, she looks angry.
Oh,
As
shit.
she gets out, as still on her knees, you hear this gut-piercing scream.
Coming from where?
From her.
Oh, okay.
It is a scream of frustration and grief, one that has been bottled up for decades, as she screams out her pain. And as she does, you watch as these vines whip around her. Both Nadinia and Quinn, your limbs just start moving erratically. And as you look down at them, you can start to see these small leaves and vines crawling out between the joints as it grows rapidly. The lights flicker, and you see some of the instruments and some of the different technology in here start to just go haywire.
Is it coming from our prosthetics?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Holy shit! Fuck! Shit! Holy shit!
Have fun.
Oh, I have chills! Okay, fuck. Hey,
Cable?
question. Yeah, where's Cable?
Cable?
Where's Grandpa?
Sorry, I forgot to make a token for him.
No, you're
there.
good.
Uh,
He just needs to fix our problem and talk to his daughter real quick.
Nope, killing this bitch.
No,
I'm gonna
no.
try to move between Nadinia and whatever she's going for.
You do see that where Maple and April were, there were like their possessions, like their bags of stuff, those were left behind.
Oh, fuck.
And Cable has his hands up, and he approaches. He says, Myra, it's me. It's okay. It's all right. I understand. I know this is. And as he's talking, one of the vines snaps, and it hits him, throwing him to the side, as she seems completely inconsolable.
Yep, killing this bitch.
Don't kill her.
She slowly, almost unnaturally, kind of jointedly stands up, and she just, tears are streaming down her face as she looks at all of you, and you're not really sure if she's even looking at you. Her eyes seem almost kind of far off and distant as she lets out this other guttural scream, and I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
Fuck! I don't want to
Maple?
hurt her.
Uh-huh.
I also am gonna need you to roll initiative as well.
Oh.
What?
Sorry, let me
I'm gonna put my token in the middle of the tree.
That is fine.
We
Perfect.
don't have advantage on initiative.
No, you don't, because I'm gone.
I mean, I do.
So that would just be an 8. Yeah, so it would be the same.
I mean, I do, but
E.
that's neither here nor there. I still rolled an 8.
Rip.
Same though.
Just vibing.
That's a 1. Wow, y'all rolled amazing.
We did it.
Hey,
Yeah,
but
proud
she's
of you
going
guys.
last.
She's going last. The only thing that counts, I guess.
Alright. Maple,
What do?
can you give me a wisdom check?
Okay, just a check or a save?
Just a check.
Okay.
Okay. So you feel this connection to something much closer to you,
Mhm.
that feels very strong and feels like it is in a ton of pain.
Mhm.
And so you have two options.
Mhm.
You can try to talk to it, or you can try to disable it.
Disable it as in.
You would restrict its attack or abilities.
And it's like the feeling of rage, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to talk to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll a persuasion and tell me what you're saying to it.
Say. Uh. I know what happened. I know what's. I can feel what you've been through, but we can help. We can try to make this better, but you need to not hurt anyone.
All right. That'll be 160. You do not get a response back, but you know that it was heard.
Okay. Cool. That's all I can do, I guess.
For right now, yes.
Yeah.
Iris, how are you responding to this?
Well, this puts me in a pickle because I don't want to hurt her.
You don't have to.
Yeah, like is she, like she's clearly like hostile and is about to wreck our shit, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I think I'm just gonna cast is blindness deafness a good option? Just to like incapacitate her without like hurting her?
I mean, it's an option that doesn't hurt.
Yeah. I would like to try to blind her, just to, like, you know, like when you have an alligator, and you put a thing over its eyeballs to calm it down. A what now?
Common occurrence for you?
Yeah, clearly. And you put the thing over their eyes to calm them down, and maybe it'll work.
You know, like an alligator.
Yeah. Plants is like alligator.
Plants
Listen.
is like alligator.
I mean, they're both green, so, you know.
Exactly my thought.
Clearly, they're both photosynthesized and they're the same thing.
That sounds about right.
That's
So
what
what type of save is this? Con?
Constitution. Haha, mine's 15!
Okay. Then yes, she is blinded. As you see her, like, almost tearing at her eyes once she realizes she can't see.
Don't do that.
Rip.
Literally.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
What is Nadine looking like she's gonna do?
She about to leap. She doesn't look angry yet, though.
Combat clump.
She doesn't look angry yet, though, as in she doesn't look out of control.
No, she doesn't look like she's about to she's about to rage or anything like that.
Okay. She will trust you.
She does look concerned.
No, that is not an invalid feeling. Okay. I don't have combat stuff.
Not on the turn order.
Why are you not on the turn order?
I don't know.
Yes, you are.
I am now. But I wasn't before. I was at 11.
Did you only roll once? You only rolled once.
It looks like it's Kira.
Hi.
Kira, do your thing. Burn it down. Burn it all down.
No.
Yeah, nothing's important in there, so it's fine.
No. We could also try talking.
Now what might happen if I polymorphed her into a chicken?
Whoa!
You have no idea how successful that's been.
Slow down, KFC. Like, what is that? What?
Slow down, KFC.
Although admittedly there are less dangerous things to turn into than a chicken. I could hit her with the strongest sleep spell I could get.
That'll be enough. Or it'll hit the plant. Plant go to sleep.
2d8 for each spell slot, so that's 8d8 extra.
It's worth
So
a shot.
That would be 13d8. And if I roll above her HP, she'll fall asleep.
Or if you hit the plant, you know, you could make the plant fall asleep. That'd be a good idea, right?
I don't know if that's how that works.
I don't think it has that low HP, but you know what? I kind of want to just, like, hit her with the strongest sleep spell anyone's ever seen.
Yeah. Enter Sandman. Let's go.
Alright, I cast Sleep at 5th level.
Okay. How much is that?
Wait, we're level
4th
9?
level. 4th level.
Right, yeah, 4th. Yeah, so...
Oh, sorry, that's not what I meant to do.
I think you rolled the right one. Yeah, you did roll the right one.
2
times
times 4. No, it'd be
Oh, that's
there'd be
5. Yeah, 3.
2 fewer.
So those
Yeah, I'll just
last
redo
2
it.
8s.
Well, yeah, okay. Or we can just take the last 2 8s.
I mean, it's up to Alicia how she wants to handle that. Reroll or just take out those last 2
Because
8s.
I did mean to do it 4th.
You can re-roll it if you want.
Okay. Alright, well,
51.
it's about the same.
Unfortunately, that is not enough.
Please calm down. Alright, well, that was a stupendous waste of a small slot. But
I'm sorry.
It's okay though. It was in character, and I think it was good.
I'm not disappointed in myself. How will Elton that will be hide behind?
Quinn, before you go, someone's gonna get whipped.
I don't want that.
Oh no.
That sounds hot.
It
I mean,
will.
no, I don't want that.
Whoa.
Well, it's at the person who blinded her.
Oh, oops.
No.
That makes sense.
18 hit you?
Yes?
Alright, then I'm going to need you to make a dex saving throw.
Oh, shit.
And you take 14 damage.
Oh.
And you are
Oh,
restrained.
fuck. Sorry. Alright.
Oh, well, that would have been great.
Yeah, I double clicked. Whoops-a-daisy.
Alright,
there
so
goes
you
our
are
none.
currently restrained.
There goes our 1 crit for the night, guys. GG.
Not
I'm
true.
sorry!
Oh no, that works. Don't worry, it's fine.
Nadinia.
No, Quinn.
It is Quinn's turn.
I would like to. I would like
Right,
to
sorry.
take my turn. So.
There we go.
Unfortunately, I'm going to do this even though it causes emotional distress in Maya.
That sounds like the most Quinn statement I've ever heard.
Yeah, honestly.
Are you sure that's not just your motto? I'm gonna do this even though it causes emotional distress. Like, that's like everything
Yeah.
you've ever done.
Yeah.
Okay, well, y'all really didn't have to tear me a new one, and yet here we are.
Love you, bud.
Thank you. I love you too. I am going to point at Maya, and yell stop, and I'm gonna ego whip her.
You go what?
Ego whip.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
Gonna whip her ego. Tell her to fuck off.
Intelligence saving
Still
throw.
hot.
Ah.
Yeah, nope, that still sounds like
Okay.
BDSM.
Cool. She's like, haha, I have no ego to whip.
She's extremely smart.
Yeah.
Well, I tried.
She's smarter than I am.
She's a lot
Right.
older than you.
All right. This is her one chance. Nadinia is going to walk up, and she's like, is she like still shouting in anger and pain?
Yes. And she's crying.
I am going to walk up to her, and I am going to talk to her.
Okay.
I'm going to say, I know. I know what that feels like. I know what that pain is. Being trapped in pain and screaming, but no one will let you out. I know what that is, and I know how angry you are about it. I don't know how I can help, but I'm going to do my damnedest. And she is going to walk up and attempt to hug this lady.
Okay.
Salt.
That's the damage you take from spikes.
Okay, that's fine.
Well,
Okay, but I'm
sword,
really proud of you, Nadine. That's some grade A character shit. Like, good job.
shoot out. And I am going to need... Actually, let's do Maple. As you're trying to reach out to her, can
Yes.
you roll with an advantage? Just another one.
Okay.
Hey!
Nice. Let's see. What do you say to her? You feel like kind of this anger start to dim, and this kind of rage of just emotions starts to die down to confusion and sadness, and you feel kind of this opening. What do you say to her?
I know what's killing you. What was killing you? What's here? I can feel it. I know what it is. If you just talk to us, we can stop it. Stop the growth. Stop it from consuming everything. But we need to talk.
Nadinia,
Mm-hmm.
you feel her stiffen as you are hugging her, and she kind of looks back and forth like she can't actually see anything. But she kind of turns towards the direction of the vine, and she slowly takes a step towards it, and she says, "Wait, if I'm out here, then..." Oh, and she rushes and she grabs, like,
She's trying to pull away from me. I don't stop her if she's like,
yes,
if she doesn't seem to be doing anything more hostile.
She pulls away from you and she runs to the vine and she like pounds on it with her fists, and she screams and she says, "Are you there? Did you... How? I can't feel you, but I feel something."
Do I hear that?
Yes.
Like I'm connected with her.
Yes.
Do I feel April?
Kind of.
Kind of.
It's kind of like you guys are connected.
Okay.
Like I said before, your sense of self is
minimal.
Yes.
You've become April.
Oh, I didn't exactly plan on going in here, but yeah, we did trade places. This sucks.
This
As there's like screaming in her head, she's just like, this sucks.
She is... You guys are basically out of turn order
What?
for right now,
Yay.
as she keeps... She pounds on it again, and she's like, "Are you... No, you... I felt you die. You can't, but how... You're dead. Dead. And the vines start to kind of whip around more frenzied, as she's kind of crouched in, like, she's on her knees again in front of the vine, just pounding on it.
Does it look like the vines are trying to keep her out, or is it like...
No, it's like they're reacting to her.
Mm-hmm.
They're your sister's daughter.
We, and my sister, my twin, we're her daughters.
You're not... No. I know you.
We can't hear you. You're too quiet.
Sorry.
It's too
I knew. And she like curls up. The vines just go completely limp. And she's just doubled over, just sobbing.
boy. I don't know how to help with this.
Kira's like off in a
By
corner.
the way, Iris, you were let go.
Oh, thanks.
I don't want to get crushed by vines, that's all.
Is my arm still losing its shit?
Yes.
Oh, I can make the blindness go away if she's chill, right? Like, that in hindsight seemed a bit aggressive.
He's curled over sobbing, so that's up to you to decide.
Yeah, she can see clearly now.
She can't. She's crying too hard.
Well, look.
No. Yeah.
Ah,
I
yes.
feel
Fuck
so
you, but also-
fucking bad. Like, I, as Marissa, I'm like really bummed out right now because this is hurting my heart. Damn it.
Yeah, you're gonna be really sad when you listen to the VOD later.
Wow. Wow.
We can't hear April.
You cannot
and-
hear Maple, or April.
I'm gonna send ascending to Maple. And I'm gonna say, hey, you okay? Your aunt is here,
Can you put the
not
spell?
attacking.
Can you put the spell, or are you actually casting sending?
I am casting sending.
Can you post that real quick?
Yes.
I believe there's a plane thing in there.
Yeah, it's like 5% chance.
Okay, I wanted to make sure that it was creature and not humanoid.
No, it's creature. Otherwise, how would you be able to talk to demons?
They're humanoid-esque.
No.
No, they're fiends.
Humanoid-esque.
Gotta talk to my boyfriend Incubus, alright? I know what
Don't
I
do
said.
that.
Are you talking about me or what?
No, nothing. Don't
Oh,
worry
thank
about
God. Because one of my characters did date an incubus. That's why I was like, how did you know about that?
it. I was talking about Alex, obviously. Letting him know I want a divorce.
What? I'm not an incubus. You're an incubus.
Mom's an incubus.
Do
But
I
if
hear the
I'm an
message?
incubus and you're an incubus,
Then who's
flying the plane?
Then who's on
there is my message. My sending message to Maple.
Okay. Maple.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me another wisdom check?
Yeah.
Okay, that was to see how much of you is there to interpret that.
Got
You are able to kind of grasp enough of yourself that when you hear this, you kind of understand that it is to you and who it's coming from.
Do I also have a limit of words back?
I think it's still 25.
Shit, okay. Okay, so Quinn? It's hard to keep track of who I am. The Yellow King is killing the tree, the vine. It's somewhere on another plane, and I think that's about the word limit. More or less.
Mm-hmm.
Now to count.
No. If I have like a few more words.
Wait, 2. You have 3 more words.
3 more words?
Fuck this shit.
Yes.
You smile.
Out.
Love Amon.
I think she just says it is here.
It is here.
Yeah.
Nice. That's not ominous at all.
Yeah, it's.
But I have such a strong desire to send back another message so I can just say rip, but I won't.
Just F.
Can I get an F in the chat? And then a chorus of like fucking deep speech Fs.
Oh my god.
Kurasima joins in.
As you guys are kind of watching her just sob, you see that Cable, who got knocked over and currently has a vine on top of him, he's like trying to wave you guys over.
Someone help him, I'm weak.
Yeah, I'll go help this poor man.
Yep. So you help him get up. He kind of, smooths out his clothes, brushes them off, and he says thank you. And he very slowly approaches Myra, and very hesitantly you watch him touch her back, and for a second you see those thorns pop out again from kind of where the vine has mixed in with the flesh, and she turns around very suddenly, but when she sees it's her father, the vines, the thorns go back in, and she hugs him, just bawling, just saying over and over again, she's gone. She's really gone. I'm alone. I wasn't supposed to ever be alone. And he hugs her back very tightly, just trying to calm her down. And says, I know, Myra, I know this is horrible and this is difficult for you. So much. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. Are the girls in there? Are they in the vine? And Myra looks up to him, and she looks into the vine, and she nods. And he looks to her again, and he says, you should see him sometime. Maple looks so much like you, and April looks much like your sister. They have some differences, but to me, it's like you're almost together. And she smiles back at him, and she turns and looks at the rest of you, particularly you, Iris, and she asks, I'm sorry, did I hurt you?
No, we're fine. We're okay. It's understandable given the circumstance.
Nadinia just like looks away and then kind of sits down and does kind of the huddling thing, hugging her knees.
Mm-hmm. She narrows her eyes for a second and she says, do you work for Omelon?
No.
Who, Maple's dad? Guy's an asshole.
She grits her teeth, and you can see kind of the vines pick up again as she asks, "Where is he?"
He's in prison.
That's too good for him.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep, pretty much.
We all, everybody just
Nobody disagrees.
everybody's just giving a silent nod. Yeah, we know. We know.
He deserves for me to find him, to grow a plant through his stomach.
Let's where are Maple and April?
Do they
She
both have to be in there?
She pauses and she looks back at the vine and she says, They took my place.
Does someone have to be in there?
Yes. I never met my sister in person. One of us had to be in the vine at all times, and the other one could be out. When she died, I never thought I would be able to leave. I thought I was trapped. And she approaches the vine again, and she says, I want nothing more than to go and enjoy what I thought I would never have. To get revenge on a man that I hate more than anything. But it is hell in there. And I can't let them stay. And you watch as she lifts up her hand.
All right,
And
I want to just I'm like looking at her and like I just say, how can you go back?
She looks back at you and she gives a sad smile and she says, It is hell. But I love my sister. If she has daughters, I love them too. I'm already used to the imprisonment. I have faced it before. And for them, I will face it again. And she touches it. And Maple.
Can we back up a bit before she does that?
Sorry, yes?
That's okay. Do I have enough self-consciousness to try to figure out this place I'm in?
Sure. Give me, you're not gonna like this, an intelligence check. It doesn't feel like other planes that you've gone to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you've been in demi-planes, you've been in actual other planes. It doesn't feel like this. It is affecting who you are down to your basic principle.
Mm-hmm.
You're not entirely sure what it is, but it doesn't feel unnatural. It feels like a part of you that has finally been unlocked.
Okay.
But you aren't sure where this place is.
And I'm guessing with a 9, I can't figure out a way to kill it, can I?
Where the tumor thing is?
Yeah. How to
I'm sorry,
cut it off?
I thought you were talking about like where you are.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
That and like how to either kill the tumor or kill everything without killing either me and April or my aunt.
It feels very, very connected, but you can tell that the tumor is, while connected, it is a separate entity.
Okay.
If you can find where the connection is, it might be able to be severed.
Okay.
Was there anything else?
No, that was it.
Okay. So Myra touches the plant. You watch as there is this bright white flash. And April, to you, it feels... Imagine somebody covered you in a giant band-aid and then ripped that off.
Ugh.
Yeah, as
So
you're
like
kind of...
waxing.
Yeah, you are basically ripped out of this space.
Fun.
And you feel yourself hitting the solid ground. And there's a thud next to you as April joins you.
Great. Cool. Amazing.
For the rest of you guys, you see April and Maple again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you okay? Holy shit! Are you? I fucking run over, do the mom thing, check for cuts and scrapes and emotional trauma.
Yes. So all of it. I cast Cure Wounds on your emotional trauma.
Look, maybe.
Simo.
Does cure wounds help with emotional trauma? Hmm.
I mean, it is a wound on my psyche.
Oh, that good Simo.
Mm-hmm. I kind of go over to my sister and make sure she's okay mentally.
Yeah, she kind of looks up at you and she says, "That was invading."
Yeah, it was a lot. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. She kind of looks around and looks back at the plant. She chuckles and she's like, "God, I feel stupid. Of course we weren't gonna meet her. Of course."
I mean, I did talk to her. Did you? Were you
Kind
able
of.
to?
I think you were a bit more dominating in that I had barely any consciousness.
Yeah, it was kind of like we were one person. It was weird. Sorry.
No, it's not. It's not your fault. That was just very disorienting. I'm still like she's standing up, like kind of stumbling a bit, trying to get used to her own body, her own self. You know, it's a very strange circumstance. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Should probably sit down. until you can feel your toes again.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna sit down. She looks to the rest of you guys and she says, "What was she like?"
Sad.
I think she genuinely cared for you, though.
She never even met us.
She said that, well, if her sister's daughters are, well, that she loves you regardless.
You see April kind of rub her eyes and smiles. Cable is very quiet. He's just kind of staring at the vine.
Can I go back up to the tree and just make sure, just kind of look at April and go, just don't touch it when I am.
She nods.
I'm gonna go up and touch the tree, see if I can talk to her again.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. I forgot something very important when you guys came out. So your sister has kind of like these flowers now growing in her hair. And
Ooh.
so you are naturally kind of this all white when you're in your changeling form.
Yeah.
There's almost like this kind of soft glow around you. Not like super noticeable, like it's not going to impede you in anything, but there's like just this kind of soft glow, this soft, almost otherworldliness with you.
But I feel the same.
Yes.
And I probably don't notice it, so.
Yes. But when, for the rest of you guys, when
Excuse
she
me,
turns
cats.
and walks back, where each of her steps were, you see just for a moment it glows before fading away.
Oh, that's way cool! What?
Glow in the dark maple.
Cool.
But Maple, you approach the vine again, and you place your hand on it, and you feel this kind of presence. It's very easy for you to connect to it. And while it doesn't feel the same as Myra outside of the vine, you do feel her presence, her kind of being in there. And she recognizes you. You're not sure if she can communicate direct words.
Okay.
But she seems able and receptive to communication.
I wasn't able to pinpoint where this thing is coming from while I was in there. Are you able to locate it?
You see a vision of... It's very, very dark at first. You're not entirely sure where you are. But then you feel yourself kind of shoot up. And as the light approaches, you realize that you were underwater. And as you break the surface, you see a small island? It's strange. It's actually resting on the water.
Okay.
And you see a couple of these like ramshackled, almost built out of debris or driftwood, kind of sad looking houses on this very stony, lichen and moss covered rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And you see very strange people walking about that look very similar to Nadinia. Not exactly. Some of them don't have as many fishy look to them, but
Mm-hmm.
they look pretty similar to her. And that's it for the vision.
Okay. Did that
Righto.
seem similar to when Nadine was talking about where she was raised? Or like after the shipwreck?
Uh, Pretty similar.
Okay.
If I remember correctly to what she said.
I was describing fish people, but
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
elves. I mean, they're elves, guys.
Because I
Except,
do remember you were
fish.
like, yeah, it was like an island that was on water.
Yeah, I mean.
An island in the water? Bullshit.
Okay, sure, but continue.
You mean like it was floating really close to the water? No, it was in the water. Fucking weird.
Gross.
Okay.
And when this vision fades, you feel kind of this very warm feeling towards you. Like a very caring, warm feeling, kind of like being wrapped up in a warm blanket.
Mm-hmm. Is it like how I feel when sensing people's emotions, or is this like a direct like input into my brain?
Direct input.
Okay. I think my sister very much to meet you, so I'll let.
You see an image of a kind of elven looking woman with long blackish brown hair. And she waves to you, like waving goodbye.
Mm-hmm. I know this is probably not gonna work, but I tried to like imagine how I look and kind of do the same. Works? Does that work? Or am I just being dumb?
Uh, I think you could probably get kind of an idea across. You're not as used to communicating with this
Mm-hmm.
in this method, but you see kind of some tears well up in her eyes as she finally gets to see you. And the image fades.
April,
Yeah?
you should try talking to her again. I think it's a bit easier now. Should be able to understand.
She smiles and nods, and she walks over and puts her hand on the vine and seems to be having her own conversation.
Okay. Kind of turn back the cable. Um, that's a lot. That was a lot. Does What happens if if none of us are in the Avon plant?
He frowns and says, as far as I know, that's not possible.
So Avon plants in the Feywild also have dryads in it?
Oh, no, they're all connected. This is the main one where all of them come from.
So there's not other dryads, it's just her?
There's other dryads, but not for the Avon plant. How the Avon plant grows is you simply cut a small bit of the vine and you can grow it in other places. It needs access to quite a lot of magic, usually Feywild.
Okay. There's a section of the plant that's being used to kill the rest of the plants.
He looks very, very alarmed by this.
It's what we came here to stop.
Is it sick? Is it what? Do you know what's affecting it?
An ancient god? Or something?
You aren't sure how his reaction to that is. He looks a little flabbergasted.
Yeah, we don't really know much about it, and we're trying to find out more.
It's a bitch.
It is a bitch, and it's really loud, and
Very dangerous.
yeah.
You see him kind of thinking, like, for a second, and he says, I care about my daughter very, very much. And I cannot stress to you how much I cannot lose her. But I also wish to say, if we lose the Avonvale plant, the amount of damage that will do in the world, all of them will die.
Yeah. We're gonna have to go find this tumor and cut it off from the main plant before it can do any more damage.
He
Tumor.
nods.
That's what this is, and she like points to like the fungus shit.
Oh.
It's him. It's the voices. You can hear it when you're in there.
Yeah.
Hear it. Many voices echoing and controlling and consumption. It was really hard to override that.
Wonder how selective light can be.
The grandpa turns and glares at you.
She said that from like an intellectual kind of studying kind of point of view. She does that sometimes. She doesn't really mean any harm by that.
No, of
It's
course
just
not. I
her
don't.
way her brain works. Sorry for
Alright.
that. No response. Okay, cool.
Nah, he kind of just glares for a bit and he says,
And Kira shuts up forever.
She keeps doing that, but she never does that.
he says, as long as it stays a theory, I cannot lose another daughter.
Quick, 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 quick,
You haven't played with that in fucking weeks. Why? Why now? Get.
Mother, we are bored.
Go bother your dad. Go.
But we're playing D&D. I'm not doing homework, so therefore, not dad.
Not dad.
Huh.
You should see it. Ludin is sprawled lazily across the stair, just mindlessly hitting his mouse toy so it makes noises.
That is purpose.
Absolute decadence. Anyway. You see April seems to be finishing up her conversation, and she comes over to you guys kind of wiping away some of her tears.
Kind of smile at her. Hey, you have flowers growing out of your hair?
You're glowing.
What?
Like not like your complexion's great, which it very much is, but like you're glowing.
I don't know, my hands.
Hey, you should tap dance.
What?
Okay.
Not
April
you.
says tap dance.
What do you mean?
Your steps glow.
Just step in front of me and step away.
See like this glowing footprint that slowly fades away.
Well, that's gonna make sneaking around a lot more fucking painful.
It's pretty quick.
What the fuck? Look at Cable.
Gable shrugs. Perhaps you're tapping more into your fae.
Okay.
Is that a good thing?
I mean, I glow now. Like, turn back to my sister and, like, kind of like, what kind of flowers is it?
They're like small little like forget-me-nots.
Kind of like gently touch one. Can you feel that?
Kind of. So weird. It's like touching my hair.
Okay. Okay. This made a lot of things more complicated. I think.
Oh, did you ask your aunt about the thing you wanted to?
No, because I kind of got side-tabled.
Side-tabled?
Yeah. Yeah, side-tabled.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, I mean, I can go back and ask her?
Yeah, I mean, she's right there.
Okay. I go back over to the tree and I put my hand on it.
Wait, no, don't do that. No, I'm joking.
You feel that kind of warmth again.
I tried to like show memories of like the Avon plant being in children and like them coming back to life as like zombie things and then like seeing
Here, have this nightmare fuel.
seeing the laboratory and then seeing like the mark on a child's stomach and then seeing the same thing on April and then like how are you connected to these plants right now?
The first image you get is she shows back the one of the dead child coming back, and she shows a very, it's almost like, I'm trying to think how to describe this. So the area that she shows looks like kind of how the forest did in the Feywild, but instead of the bright colors everywhere, it is like black and white, like a movie.
So Shadowfell.
Yes. And you see a small bit of Avon plant that's growing there.
In the Shadowfell.
Yes.
If we get...
There's like a couple patches of it near a tree that has a black door to it.
If we get rid of that plant, will it stop?
There's... It shows the child again, and then it shows like more, like it multitudes it. And then it shows the plants again, and then it shows just one.
If we destroy that branch of Avondale in the Shadowfell, it will stop all the children? Or will it affect you?
She shows the kids with the she shows some of the dead kids, and she shows basically she tries to make, it's not great, but she tries to make a thing of these scientists, what seems like they're trying to make more, but they can't.
Can't make.
They have dead kids, but they don't have anything to put in.
Okay. So they're all gone. Like the plants to put in the kids are gone. Is basically what she's trying to portray, kind of.
Yeah, that they can't make more.
Okay.
They're still there, but they can't make more.
Okay.
She then shows she shows Nyx back to you with the scar. And she shows the same image again to you of where the tumor is.
And if we get rid of the tumor there, everyone with the plant inside them will be okay? Or will it hurt them?
You get a big question mark.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
Why are you asking me? I'm just a plant.
We can't get out of them without it hurting. Correct? Do you know?
She shows it. She shows like a human skeleton and the vine like growing inside of it around, like wrapping into the bones and such.
Okay. Hmm. Is there any way that you can slow down the infection into the Avon Vale plant, or is there nothing you can do?
You get kind of this image of like pushing a boulder uphill.
Mm.
Like she's already struggling.
Okay. We'll get to this place as fast as we can and sever the connection. What is the best way we can do to sever the connection between the main plant and the other vines?
You get an image of garden shears and fire.
Got it. Have fire. We're good at fire. Is there any way that we can talk to you besides the main plant here?
You see an image of Quinn's arm.
We can talk to you through his arm?
See like the vines and stuff growing out of it.
Any of vines or just ones?
You see Didinias. You see ships. See.
Okay. I will speak with you regularly then.
You get a very nice warm feeling with that.
Yeah, okay.
Hers is very hesitant, like she's uncomfortable. But like in like an awkward sense of like I'm not used to feeling this kind of like affection response.
Mm-hmm. What is this affection?
And like she's trying her best to like reciprocate the feeling, but it's like also entangled with like anxiety and like
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Oh, also I'm glowing and April has flowers growing out of her now. Do you know why that would be happening?
You get that image of like a hand with the pointer finger touching the thumb, like a nice.
Good
I
shit.
thought emojis didn't exist in this game, Alicia.
Not
Feel
on your fucking stone.
Feel robbed.
It's funny.
Only plant emojis.
Plant emoji.
You see. I'm trying to think if there's any way to really explain this.
Mm-hmm.
She shows two people. Like, think like just mental image of drawing of two people.
Mm-hmm.
And she shows them connected to the vine.
Okay. So like this is like basically a thing that happened because we connected with the vine.
Check mark.
Okay. Got it.
I hate it.
Sorry, Maple's the only one that gets emojis.
I get emojis. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna
I like
take.
how that's the big thing. That's the big takeaway.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
take minor illusion so I can make emojis in the sky.
Nice.
Okay, that's.
Mabel
I
can
don't think
like
that's
kind of describe them to you so like you can make them.
Draws a really shitty smiley emoji. Ah, I see. Like this. It's a like crinkled one.
Mm-hmm.
The best smiles are crinkled.
Okay. I will be traveling, but April will be staying here, so she'll be close by.
You see for a second the symbol of the sun that you guys have. It's actually the Avonvale plant.
Mm-hmm.
You see it approaching the plant, and there is a big X that appears.
No touchy.
Don't touch the plant at the same time.
Check mark.
So will that happen if we like accidentally touch the plant while I'm traveling and she's like touching the plant? Will I get sucked in too?
There's a big X.
No. So we both have to be here to do that.
Check mark.
Okay. That makes it easier.
Can you imagine?
Just going to
call
like
her-
check in with my aunt and just like disappears.
I was just thinking, like,
Alright.
you have to call your sister on the stone each time before
Be
you
like,
touch
hey,
anything.
make sure not to
Hey,
be
you
touching
touching
anything
her
on
on?
plant. Okay, cool.
But it's not just like to talk to her. It's like you can't use magic items without checking.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That'd suck. Okay. I kind of give the mental image of very quickly getting to the tumor and killing it with fire.
You get double thumbs up.
Hell yeah.
I don't like this plan.
You get the same image back, but there's more fire.
Boy.
Yeah, I think Maple starts laughing at that.
You then get a second image where it's the tumor on fire, and there's like a very cartoony Lord Omelon in there too.
Oh yeah, Maple like sends back like a whole sends back her the scene of her punching him in the face and just like the enjoyment she got
like
from it.
Hell yeah.
Get like the nice emoji.
Like she very clearly distinct that she absolutely hates him.
Just get all the nice, awesome, great
Patches, please.
But
A+.
mm-hmm.
Yes,
She
what Alex said.
That one. Yeah.
That
She
good shit.
also conveys the emotions from April though of like her still like the memories that she was shown kind of conveys that to her aunt as well.
The memories you saw in the vine, or just what you
The memories I saw in the vine.
there's kind of this sadness with that. And you get the sense of kind of like this protectiveness.
Mm-hmm. Just be careful with April. She still has her attachment to our father. And I do the whole, like, peace out kind of wave.
She gives one back to you. And as you let go, you still feel that kind of warm feeling.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, good and bad news. Good news is that they cannot make any more child slave thingies. They can't make any more.
The bad news?
We have to go find the plant that is very much sounds like the place that you, Nadinia, were saved. The weird, like, island that floats on water thing.
We can't go there.
Have to. That's where it is. She showed me it. It's where the plant is, and we have to burn it with fire.
No one's supposed to know where it is.
You're very quiet.
No one's supposed to know where it is.
We can't hear you.
You're still very quiet, dude.
Is this better?
Yes.
No one's supposed to know where it is.
Well,
But do you know where it is?
Do I remember exactly where it is?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think you're a top-notch navigator.
Yes.
Well, you don't have to tell anyone, you just have to take us there, right?
She looks at Kira like...
Kira just flinches immediately.
Like, oh, okay. That's how that works, sure.
Nadinia, if this thing takes over the Avon plant, it'll have control of every single magic thing, including your leg. Everything that the Avondale plant powers.
Looks at her like, do you not remember that I have fucking gills? This thing owns me.
You don't have control of your leg. It has control over my lungs.
We
It's where the plant is, and it's where we need to go.
I agree with Nadinia. We can't go there, not yet.
I wasn't saying we'd go there immediately. We still need to find out more. We need to get there soon.
Right? What do we need to learn before we go? We should have a list. If it's possible. Yeah.
Learn more about it, what its goal is, what it wants.
Oh, this is April talking. Could you get a sample of the plant? Even if it's the one from the Shadowfell.
Why?
I was thinking, since I have the resources, researching it, but in a way of seeing if maybe there's a way of killing it without harming people?
Yeah, that's also the cause. Yeah. Don't know if setting the plant itself on fire will harm everyone that has a plant inside them.
Getting a Shadowfell plant probably would be easier than going to the ocean.
Yes. Yeah. It's right outside the door of the plane. It's like right beside the door. I saw it. We just need to find the Shadowfell. Yeah. Can try.
There weren't, did you keep any from the kids? Any kids you ran across?
They all kind of slurped it up.
Do we still have the one from the rat, or did we give the rat to the druid?
The druid said she had to basically destroy it to learn more about it.
Got it.
But
Destructive testing.
you're on the right track. Marissa, do you have anything to say? Marissa?
Oh, I think her
Hello?
phone's doing the thing again where she can't talk.
Marissa?
Rip.
Miss
Oh
you.
no.
Free.
One more rest and come back more.
Hey, yo, what up?
There
Is
you
this
are.
working now?
There you go.
Hey.
You weren't
I
talking,
love it.
were you?
What?
Was there some, were you trying to talk before?
No, sorry, I was looking through my notes because I feel like we have, I mean, short of cutting open April or Nyx and let's popping out some plants, which I don't think is a great idea.
No.
I feel like I'm trying to find if we saved a sample somewhere.
I'm just bringing it up because you guys did talk about it before.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot remember any we successfully kept.
No, we only have the rat, and then the druid destroyed it.
Yeah, I distinctly remember this came up before,
Because
and that we didn't have anything then.
I wanted to dig through the body of the sea creature, and then we got
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
We could maybe find out where the guard are keeping the bodies as evidence and break in.
Yeah. Good.
is the island we went to the party on still in existence, or did we literally blow that out of the sky?
Yeah, you guys didn't touch it.
Much.
It could be infested with plants right now.
Oh,
I guess.
Yeah. I guess we could go
Yeah.
check that place out.
It's quite the distance.
Wasn't
we need
that
to go back to Mirai anyway at some
Yeah.
point?
Yes.
yeah? Wasn't that fucking Fancy Boy's like house though? Can't we just give him a
Second
buzz? Be like,
house.
hey fam, hey
Okay,
fam,
first
how
of all,
you
bold
doing?
of you to assume that Fancy Boy will do shit for us.
Yeah.
No.
Houses.
Listen,
That was not his actual house.
damn.
That's a summer house that he owns the
Yeah.
entire property.
He has maids, right? Be like, yo, fam.
Hey,
Your
Matilda,
mom?
hey.
Yeah, our
your
mom.
mom.
Hey mom, did you happen to keep some plants from when
Yeah.
you blew up the island party?
I don't think
Hey
it blew
mom,
up.
remember when you thought my sister was dead? Hey, that was shitty. Do me a favor. Go look for plants. Don't
Venmo
die.
me a
Love you.
plant.
Bye.
Send your mom.
No, I don't. That was a goofer.
That's a goofer. Okay.
You could send Maurice to the island alone.
Is
No,
there-
listen, I'm
You do it.
suspicious about Maurice because that motherfucker's been shady as shit.
Is there
No,
like a
listen,
postal
that
system?
motherfucker has been shady as shit in every recap, and I am skeptical.
Yeah, or is
Is there a postal system?
can we get the
Yes.
plant express mailed to us?
Can we like call Val and like get Val to go try and get some and like ship it here?
So you want to send her
Wait.
back to the place that got her into a coma?
Or like
That's
Yeah,
FedEx.
shit. Did they have samples from her?
You don't know.
We weren't like
You got
Maurice?
he slurped it up too.
Mhm.
Quinn confirmed that.
yeah.
Oh, and I turned to my sister. We can talk to our aunt via any Avondale plant, by the way.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. We just both can't touch the main plant, or else we'll get absorbed again.
That's
And
But-
she doesn't want that, so
so.
I don't think you
she's
want that
going
either.
to have to stay in there.
yeah.
She kind of looks back at the plant, but she's been in there for so long.
I think it's the feeling of protectiveness of us. Yeah.
Said you didn't want to subject you to what she had to go through.
I feel bad that she has to stay in there.
Yeah. There's not much we can really do. We could do more by being out here.
She nods and she's, I guess, taking care of this tumor thing would be the best.
Baka.
What?
No, look at what Chris wrote.
Ah, okay. Will you stop being an asshole?
Oh, did we feed them?
Did you feed them?
No.
Well, then no, they did not get fed.
God, guys. I forget like every time.
It's not every time.
It's only sometimes.
It's whenever I have to prep.
And I,
Have homework.
yep, homework and sleeping. I had a bad headache earlier.
Oh,
I
but
feel that. Okay, shit. What's Cable up to? Is he just kind of standing there in shock still, or?
He is standing by the tree and he had, or not the tree, god damn it, Noah.
I keep saying
By the
tree.
vine. And I blame Noah still. And he has his...
It's not at all Noah's fault,
It's
but
not.
we're gonna play.
I just associate dryads with trees, so.
And he has his hand resting on it, and he's got kind of this soft smile on his face. He doesn't seem to be listening at the moment.
It seems like he's talking to her, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Bring Ty here, right? He
And
yeeted
that's
himself
actually
away.
a great thing. Ty has not... You have not seen Ty at all since entering this room.
What did we bring him here? Why did we bring him here?
He was kind of following you guys.
I open my phone and I immediately call him.
In the corner.
No, you hear
yeah, you just hear it muffled from within the vines.
Where did they get
you hear kind of this muffled just... Yeah.
Where the fuck are you?
Cafeteria.
Where?
Cafeteria.
Cafeteria.
Oh god, I haven't eaten in forever.
Okay. Okay, fine, as long as you're not like... Yeah, I'm not gonna give you ideas.
That's for the best.
Yeah.
I thought you and your aunt wanted like a heart-to-heart alone.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I glow now, and I hang up.
By the way, I
what?
glow now.
And then just hang up?
Yeah.
You gotta glow up.
He's eating in the cafeteria.
Nadine, it's been like fucking 5 hours since we've eaten.
I'm not hungry.
What the fuck? I poke her.
She
It's
is
like when a
poked.
dog doesn't eat.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go over to Nadinia and do like that sibling thing where they like hug you, but they like she's like curled up into like a ball, like she's hugging her knees, right? She does the thing where she like leans all of her weight onto your back and is just basically crushing you, but also hugging you at the same time.
Aw.
Probably not crushing you because she doesn't weigh that much.
I want to point out the emotion that she is currently feeling is like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want?
Do you hear it in your head?
Hear what in my head?
The voices.
Depends on which voices you're talking about.
All of them. At the same time.
No. Sometimes it's the captain, sometimes it's an evil god from God knows where. I'm sorry, she would say Istus knows where.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't. That's the frustrating part.
I can understand it a lot better now. You should eat though.
Can we go home now?
I think that is where we should be, yeah.
Great.
Okay. And I get up.
Cable.
Oh,
Sorry,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Cable turns to you, Maple, and he says, I am going to spend a bit more time here with my daughter.
Kinda gives him like a knowing, like sad smile. Like, yeah, I get that. Do you have a stone?
A what?
Kind of pulls out her phone.
No, is that what's hip nowadays?
It's how we can communicate from like across world.
Oh, no, I do not have one.
I'm sure April can maybe you get one and teach you how to use it.
April nods.
That you can call me or message me whenever I'll be in contact.
He
And
nods.
this never happens again.
He smiles and he says, yes, I'm going to keep my family together this time.
Okay. Let's all go get food and talk about our next plan. Action.
Okay. Alright.
Yay, to the cafeteria.
Yes,
Star swipe.
Ty walks out with like a bun in his mouth, like a pork bun, and he's like, what do you mean you glow? Oh, that.
I
Oh,
start and I
that.
put like a foot out and I like put it in place and I remove it. And
That's
I do
pretty
it
sweet.
again.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, she has flowers now too.
They look lovely. And they're not
Man,
glowing.
man, that was the most painful compliment I have ever heard. He had to force that one out.
But yeah, you guys can go and eat and try to process all of that.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
Yeah.
just kind of sit in silence with like kind of idle chatter, probably.
Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of research people that like give you such weird fucking looks in the cafeteria.
I'm sorry. Real, this is Quinn like looks around the cafeteria. Why are we gonna eat here? Let's go fucking somewhere nice. Or not here. That researcher keeps giving me weird eyes. He flips off a researcher.
Okay, I mean, sure.
Ty shrugs. He's like, oh, it's pretty good.
Oh, well, never mind.
There's like no bugs in it.
Okay. I once again question. I mean, I get you. I really fucking do. But I was hoping that was not a universal declaration of good food.
Nah, it's just people who can't afford good food.
That's fair. Whatever. I get in line for the buffet of cafeteria food.
Why don't we go somewhere nice? Never mind. Okay.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Well, you said it was good. It was good food. I don't give a shit.
It is pretty good.
I was just thinking like hospital cafeteria food. That stuff's shit. Why would we eat that?
Think like one of the largest corporations in the entire world.
Under a rich, greedy man.
Yeah.
He doesn't mean he didn't know how to feed his, his workers.
Great, there's something good
Yeah,
about
giving
him.
them their last meal before he kills them in his experiments,
Nah, he never killed his workers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well.
That was one of the benefits.
Only everyone else will die.
Fucking what? In what fucking contract is like under benefit is like, ah, yeah, vision, dental, no murder. Fucking great sign. Like what?
You will be
It's
removed
job.
from the queue of
This-
people who will be tested on.
This job won't kill you, as opposed to the jobs that will. Yes. Okay, that's fair. I mean, think about it. In a world filled with cultists, this job gives you some security to not die. I don't know. Seems like a pretty good deal. Hey, are we a cult?
In like very tiny lettering, there's like, we won't take your kid either.
Are we a
Unless
cult?
they're like a really good fit for the program.
I feel like we're a cult, guys.
And
Is it a cult if there's an actual, like, for sure God?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess what's the definition of a cult?
An extremist
It's-
group.
it's tenuous.
A cult.
Are we the cult of Istus?
A system of religious veneration and devotion directed toward a particular figure or object. Yeah, we're a cult.
I mean, that everything's a
religion.
cult.
Well, that's not necessarily all that religion is, but yeah.
Most of them are, I feel like.
Yeah, but a lot of them include like a code of behavior, for example.
What's the code of behavior that a cult has?
Only
Well,
murder a
the
little bit?
definition The definition you just gave does not say that they have one. implicitly. They probably do.
A relatively small group of people having religious beliefs or practices regarded by others as strange or sinister. We're a
Okay, so
cult.
another definition. Yes. Another definition.
A misplaced or excessive admiration for a particular person or thing. Okay, that doesn't
Misplaced. Nice.
that doesn't
Shots fired, Webster.
a person or thing that is popular or fashionable, especially among a particular section of society. Yeah, that's a cult.
All right. This feels like, even though it's a little early, like this is a good time to call it for
Mm.
tonight. Just because
Yay!
what I
That's
can
fine.
see, I think this is a good place for RP and
Took up a lot of time again. I'm sorry.
Can
No, it's okay. I'm excited to listen to it. Holy shit.
okay? Can I? Are we actually going to talk over lunch?
Yes.
So talk. You want to talk? Quinn, talk.
No, I don't want to talk. I want to move forward because I don't know what to say.
Oh.
what do you want to do?
I want to know how quick we're leaving.
That's what she was talking about, yeah.
So
I guess
are you asking if we can meta that shit? Like, are we gonna leave now or are we gonna leave like later? Do we have something we want to do before we leave?
I think what I'm trying to say is more. I don't want to end on RPing lunch. I think we should actually RP it
Okay.
because we have some time.
You want to RP out this plan?
Yes, I want to end this session knowing a bit
plan.
better of a plan.
Okay. That sounds fair.
Provided we're like ready to do that.
That's kind of
Alright.
the issue I'm running into. Is like, does anyone actually want?
Like what
We
is there to
feel-
talk about?
We feel very standstilled, and I don't know why per se.
I mean, I will say this. I know why Nadinia stands still. I know
Yes.
what I want to do, but I know why Nadinia doesn't have like any plans. Like, I think our plan right now is pretty much get back to Morai, figure out what we're gonna need to get to Elf Place and do that.
Yeah, I
the-
wouldn't.
Regardless of consequences or anything in between, because that's kind of a priority one.
Yeah, we're stuck waiting on information we don't know how to get.
And we might is very low. We're probably going to miss the race.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
When's the race?
Like a month.
I don't know. I don't know if standstill is a fair assessment of what like I personally am feeling. It's kind of like a everything's pointing us in this one direction now. Let's go regroup, get our shit together, and then go get our asses kicked.
It wasn't a as a player. I don't know what to do. It's as characters. We're all
dead in the water. I get what you're saying.
Gotcha.
We're all kind of dead in the water, and I don't want to end the session on that.
That's fair.
Okay, so do we want to have the talk of what we're doing? Because technically we've already had that talk, which is we need to figure out two things: who the Yellow King is, and how do we stop it.
And all of our inquiries into finding out the nature or any history thereof have been stonewalled, so we don't know.
So how
we the only place we would find out is if we went to Elf Place.
Okay.
Yeah, or then we find out where my grandpa is.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those two.
Oh, have you checked your notes recently?
Alicia tells me when they're updated, and that hasn't happened in like 2 months.
have to
So
even
we're doing the
update it.
right thing or the wrong thing. I don't know anymore.
I will bring up a reminder for just because it's been so long.
Mm.
Most of the books that your grandfather left for you or had in his study that you took were
Mhm.
from the magical university. I forget what the name is. I have to double check it.
Right, and
I will also
phase.
denote I don't think we got through all of those. I think we both got through one.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I just have it written down as occult books. So
I think we left it kind of vague so that Alicia could fill in that detail as we read through the books instead of
Mhm.
yeah. But I think we're 1 through 5 essentially. 2 through 5.
The Eldrick House. That's the long-standing University of the Arcane, located in the province of One.
Can we pop to the map?
Yep. Let me throw you
yeah,
on.
that would probably help. Yeah, I have the Divination Loom book. I have the book on Planner Studies, and 3 occult books, which I don't remember where we got specifically those ones.
I took them from your grandpa. He didn't leave them for you. I just took them.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So we are here.
Hmm.
This is
And then
university.
There was the log Arcanum, which we went through already. Arcanum's log of the Black Leviathan.
That was also one from the university.
Okay.
Essentially, these are very overdue library books.
Okay.
Where's my island, by the way, that I need to the island located?
So
Okay, cool.
if we want to research at the university, we can go up here. We have to go to Mirai. I think
Yeah.
we need to do.
Yeah.
We eventually have to get over here.
Mm-hmm.
So this
We
was
have
what?
a place to do
2 weeks?
here.
That was a week.
That was a week?
Mhm.
So this is 3, probably. This is also 3, probably.
2. 3 or 2, yeah. Nah, well, maybe 3 or 4.
It is, yes.
This is another roughly 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I'm
The
still
race
kind of,
is in a week.
I still kind of
week?
don't understand
A month.
the significance of the race.
It was in your notes of being like, make sure, hey. It was in your
That's
literal
the only thing I
grandfather.
know about it. Is it's
And
make
Nadine
sure you
wants to
win.
do it,
And I don't
or
know why.
wanted to do it.
Wanted
Yes,
to.
yeah.
Okay,
What I
if-
meant to say that was
If
I
it's
don't
in
know
the
why.
notes that we should win, I think we should
Absolutely, yeah.
do that.
So we have to wait a
So-
week in Mirai? Is it a week or is it a month?
That you guys
When
can
is
have
it?
to win. It just don't let Lou cross the finish line.
Don't let. Okay, so
Okay, so we blow up their ship when we get there, and then
so
How long do we have until the race?
Once you get back, it'd be about 3 weeks.
okay.
Did have enough time to build a ship in
We
3 weeks?
do not have enough time to get there and back.
Mm-mm.
Oh, we'd barely get there. If that's important, I think we need to do it. While I
Give Val the responsibility to blow the ship up on the day of the race or something.
yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like, yes, we want to do this stuff soon, but we don't actually have a time limit on it.
No.
We have no proof to say we have to do it in the next 3 weeks
Yeah, we just-
or the
Prevent,
world ends. We
Right.
do
I
know
think
It
we
is
have to do
a
this.
it is a burden on my
yeah.
Yes, but also,
also a burden
if
on
we
Nadine,
rush
yeah.
into it,
yeah.
if we rush into it, all we're doing is rushing Quinn, a vessel, to the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So-
vessels.
My
no,
Alex's
no.
suggestion is we spend a little bit longer here. Do you know where the portal to the Shadowfell is?
Not
Mhm.
here.
Yeah, it's
But do you know? Do you have an idea?
No.
Okay. So we stay here at least long enough to raid the library and check out a bunch more books that we will never return.
I mean, we already did raid the library and we didn't find
And
anything.
and
really important thing that I think we're all forgetting. See if one of us won the fish at Bellier's tent.
Yes,
well,
of course.
okay, we did the
Tomorrow.
library thing for one of the things. I don't know about you, but I had a list of like 6 that I think were relatively important.
I mean, I gave Alicia my list.
And she told us to pick one.
Oh, was it one?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So there is still more research that in theory could be related. I think the one you chose as well was the color yellow. So I don't necessarily know if you set yourself up for
No.
success.
Just the color yellow.
I
It
don't.
was.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
This is something that Nadinia might know. So one of the things that the pirates like to use a lot to cut down on traveling time is there are several portals that link to the same planes that you can use to kind of shorten the distance and hop to another island.
So that's something either
basically
Nadine
you
or Jack
pass
would
through.
be able to talk about.
The biggest one, but it's also kind of dangerous, is there's a portal to the Beastlands in Vi, and there's also one in the province of One.
I'm sorry, the where?
Province of Wum.
There's a
Provenance.
but there's a portal to where?
The Beastlands.
The Beastlands.
Where's that?
It's a plane.
It's a plane.
Okay.
The Beastlands are basically a place where you get to hunt shit for the rest of forever.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's not
in theory
fun,
we
it's
could
not fun.
speed hop from here to here.
Yes.
Okay. And then back.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Could we go on a library spree within the time we have before
How
the
long
race?
would it take to get to Vi?
What? Like a few portals.
From Echo or from? I mean, I guess
I would assume from Echo.
about the same to go to either. It would be about another week.
Okay.
Okay, so
But you could get from Vi to the province of One in a day through the plane.
Okay.
Question: Vi to Marai, how long? A week still?
Yeah. It's about a week
So-
trek between the three.
So basically, we have enough time to go to the province of One if you guys want to.
I think that's a good idea.
But we
Collect
cannot
books.
we cannot safely spend any more time in Echo if that is the case.
Unless we
Yeah,
get stuck.
I mean,
We'd
We've
be
got-
cutting it close if we
well,
if
that's
we
a week
don't leave
there.
immediately.
So that's 1 out of 4.
Mm-hmm.
One day.
Mm-hmm.
Assume a week here,
Mm-hmm.
then a day back, then another week. So we have one more
we'd be
week.
late. No, we'd be late because it's in 3 weeks.
It's in 4 weeks.
And then 3
Then
weeks.
4 weeks.
I said it was 3 weeks once you got back to Marai.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so 4 weeks. Got it.
So
How
we
long
could.
is it from Echo to Marai?
A
week.
week.
Okay,
A week.
so it's a week.
Got a
each
month.
way. Okay.
So we could spend. Not saying like I want to spend a shit ton more time here, but we could not leave today. We could give ourselves a moment to breathe
Mm-hmm.
and still comfortably make it.
All right. Sounds like a plan then.
Okay, we have this, but in character.
Yeah. No, I get you. I get you guys. Okay, so your plan is to go.
Ow.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
You do
Did
this
you
at
do
the end
that?
of every session.
You hurt yourself again.
I smashed my wrist bone against my desk.
Buddy.
Ow.
Why do you hurt?
I don't know, because I'm dumb. Continue.
All right, so you travel to V and then through the portal, which, as I said, the portal can be very dangerous. There's a lot of monsters in there.
Yep.
Nope.
So let's
literally
give
have
ourselves
this.
2 days each way, just for safety,
Mhm.
as in our mental planning.
1,
Is
2,
time different in that plane?
No.
No. Cool.
1,
It's just a hunting arena.
2. Yeah.
It's a
I know
100.
you said got it, but I heard hot, and I'm like,
That too. I mean, hey, come on. You could
2
level up in there.
weeks.
Yeah, sexy. Let's go get those sexy levels up.
Sexy experience.
Spend a little extra time just hunting.
An extra
Um,
week there.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Sorry, this might be a stupid fucking question, but like, is Nyx gonna be chill if we caravan around between planes though?
Oh, that's a good
Are
point.
you gonna take her?
I didn't want to, like, probably not,
She
but
can stay
like,
with the
Did we-
boat with Jack.
is
Okay.
she chill? Like, is that chill?
Well, do we have to take? Okay, this is a me being an idiot question. Briefly, I was picturing we flew the whole ship through the portal and took the ship with us to the Providence of One. Is
But
that
if the-
correct?
Is
They're pirates. That would be how they're doing it, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
So we are not walking through the plane of beasts.
No,
We're
you'd be
flying.
If we did, how long would that take?
I was doing that time based on you flying in.
So like we have to take Nyx. We
It would
don't
not be
have time
terrible.
to and it'd also be hella dangerous.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I guess
Like straight up, like we can do that, but I'm telling you right now, like Iris is not going to be of much help. She will be like guarding her sister, like 100%,
okay,
like she's a
here's
baby.
another thing.
You could send Nyx back.
Yeah, we
To
could.
Mirai?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we
think-
can
With
get
who?
my sister to get like a plane ready for her.
I'm pretty sure isn't like Mr. Good politician man
Yeah.
a
Mr. Caius.
a ship
Yeah.
shipping man
Mhm.
because he
controls
shipped
both of
small children.
Yeah, not only does your sister have her own ship, but
Mm.
also he controls all of the shipping. Like he had very far back ago offered that you guys could have used his ship to get the kids back.
Say the word.
No,
shit.
pirates.
But yes, he runs the Blue Wind Trading Company, which does like a ton of trading everywhere. They're kind
way-
of your dad's rival.
They're again. She doesn't care. She's like good competition is good for everybody.
No, I mean,
But I think the best thing to do is to send her home because parents.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's if we can just like send her back with like whatever,
Send
that
the
would be
koala
fine.
too.
Just hurl her at your
Yeah,
mother.
just
Yeah,
yeet
we
her
should
back
send
to
her the
Mirai.
koala.
The only
Koala has been donated to the child.
that's
mean,
fine. I know Iris did want to have the conversation with, "Hey mom, hey dad, listen, there's a plant in our dear Nyx in person, so maybe she just sends a note back or gives them a phone
Just
call."
tape a note
'cause
to your sister's back.
Super didn't
Hey, by the way, there's a plant
mention
in
that
this
in the
pic.
initial call.
Yeet.
Yeet.
Your child may or may not be dying in a horribly
Be
slow
on the
death.
lookout for side effects like plants growing out of her eyes.
Or
Thanks.
death.
has your child been diagnosed with mesothelioma?
That was a trick question. She has. Now what to do about it?
You may be entitled to compensation,
But probably not.
but not.
You should be, but you're not.
But don't ask.
In conclusion, fuck you.
But yeah, send Nyx back with the koala. Call it a day.
Here's an important question. Are you going to take Jack with you?
We don't have much choice.
Can Nadinia be trusted to fly the ship by herself?
Okay. If Nadinia was still Nadinia, yes. However, in her current state, does anyone trust her
No.
right now?
We also
Uh,
need Jack for her like comfort.
Yes, we need a comfort boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Service
I-
Like
boyfriend.
I'm literally not
My
joking. She's
emotional
run to him for
support
the past like
boyfriend.
2 weeks.
Emotional support boyfriend.
I mean, she She's not doing great, guys. What am I supposed to say?
Dude, same.
She's got a train wreck and a fucking half right now. Of course she's clinging to Jack.
All right, we're taking Jack.
I mean, would Jack want not to go? Like, I don't think he'd want to.
No, he does
I
have
know.
no autonomy. He is a property of
course.
Nadinia.
A property of Nadinia.
I mean, she'd probably say so if she felt a lot better.
Too
right
bad
now,
you
she-
can't say the same, since you belong to someone else.
Aww.
Oh
Played
Aw.
by an evil god.
Aw. Aw.
Sorry, Bucko.
It's halfway your fault, and I don't know how.
I mean, no, you did this to yourself.
No, I'm still blaming you halfway.
Okay,
I want a divorce.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't believe in divorce. Apparently, we've decided this now,
Oh,
just
okay.
for the purpose of you.
Oh, okay. Did you hear that, Alicia? It's forever.
Okay.
Fuck. That was supposed to work. All right, just a minor setback. No problems.
I'm glad I'm so wanted by random guys.
I don't want you. I want a divorce.
I mean, you wanted me enough to marry me without telling me, so like, this is a you
I
problem.
want a divorce.
You can't have one.
God, this imaginary relationship is so complicated.
I messaged the other guys in the chat, and they're very sad that Alex is cheating on them.
I didn't know.
Just let him know. Just let him know. You know, like he may be your boyfriend, but I married him, and now I want a divorce.
It's gonna be a brawl at my wedding.
Oh, yo, Fight Club?
Fight
Oh, those are
Club.
cool.
More like a cry club. Ha ha
I love those dice.
Those
Oh,
are
I
so
would
sweet.
shake a bitch for those dice.
Hey, it's Blue's dice.
Yeah.
So-
Alicia will kill somebody for dice.
So,
You
Easily.
wouldn't?
real fast before we officially end, what is the next 3 days look like? I don't want to leave today.
No, we're not leaving today.
We're not leaving today.
We literally
Do
just
we
went to
want-
the Feywild and came back. We're not leaving today.
Do we want to try to leave tomorrow, or do we want to spend tomorrow making sure Nyx gets off safely, packing supplies, stealing books from the library? I want to steal books from the library. I'm going to do that.
I don't think we should be stealing books from this library. We'll get fucking cursed as shit.
Fine. Speed reading books from the library.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need to summon my familiar for
Yeah,
fuck's sake.
summon your fucking familiar.
We didn't have a chance this session.
I
Leave me
know.
alone.
I know.
I think
While
we
you're
should give
sitting down
ourselves
at the
one more day.
cafeteria, the pixie crawls out of your pocket, sits on the table, and starts eating the food.
I pet it.
The fuck is that?
It's my pocket pixie.
The fuck is
That-
that?
That
Did you
That
steal a
sounds the
pixie?
that sounds like the worst way to describe a fucking pixie.
You stole
I
a
forgot.
pixie?
I forgot he was there. She was there. What are you? I look at it. I think it's a girl.
They take a bite.
Hi.
They flip you off.
I flip him back off. Perfect.
I mean, I'd be pretty pissed if I got stolen from my home plane too.
Sorry, I forgot. You were sleeping. You wouldn't wake up. I pet it again.
Smacks your hand.
You were petting a sapient creature. I'm just
Yeah, but it's like
I'm
an
so-
inch tall. It's fine.
I'm sorry. Do you not pet sapient creatures?
I can get Ty to show me back and can bring the fucking thing back to me.
Ty's laughing, by the way.
I
Yeah.
feed
I
the
don't think-
pixie. I hand it food.
it
Dessert.
would be very handy to have a pixie as a familiar.
So
Wow.
he's
You
like,
cannot
okay.
have a
Guys.
pixie as a familiar.
guys, you gave it food.
Can it not go back?
Did food. It still follows Fey rules.
So it
Well,
can't
you're
go back.
feeding it. You're feeding it now.
I don't know what Fey rules are.
I don't know, but I'm
Remember, you
giving it
can't eat
cake.
food or drink in there?
Yeah.
Mm,
So it can't go
thing goes
back.
around, huh?
No, this is mine now. I think this is just mine now.
Alicia,
I mean,
you're
it's
not
gonna have-
answering my question.
It's
It can't
gonna
go
have-
back, right?
Ty is laughing. He's like, it's gonna have to, like, eventually, but it owes you a favor.
I keep feeding it.
Ugh.
What's your name?
Uh,
I'm gonna call it Sparky.
No.
Sticks your tongue out at you.
Oh my god, it's fucking Tinkerbell. Hate it.
Lady Sal.
Oh yeah, I forgot there were nobles. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Cool.
my name is Boss.
Perfect. That's the pixie I want.
Got an eye patch and everything.
Man, I would have intentionally taken that pixie.
10 out of 10 would kidnap again.
I gave it more cake.
Is there
Keeps eating
cake?
it. Yeah, sure.
We're gonna make this the fattest pixie.
Can't fly.
So, what are we doing with the pixie?
Well, what does Lady Sal want to do?
Go back to sleep.
I see.
Okay. I pick it up, put it back in my pocket. Good night.
After a short while, it goes back to sleep.
Wow, that was easy.
Ty looks at you, he's like, yeah, it's a fucking pixie. They can have like one thought in their head at a time.
And its thoughts are food and sleep. I approve.
Right now.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah,
pixie
watch
gets
out.
Pissed off.
Yeah, if that thing gets pissed off or
Let's go back.
gets bored, oof.
Look.
Perhaps it is a bad idea to have one as a familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're so capable.
I'm gonna start, like, shifting forms. Do I still glow when I shift?
No.
Patches, excuse me.
I mean,
It's like
they're
hip checked
really-
me.
they're really not that capable. Like I said, they can only have one thought in their head at a time, and they have the
They keep
attention
going.
span of squirrels.
And the
That's
ability to go
generous.
invisible, and they can fly.
Imps can do that.
Yeah, and it's a nuisance. I have the ability to go invisible and fly. It's not that special.
I mean,
You are also a nuisance.
Damn.
I mean, as a lowly human, I can only be awed by such displays of power. Huh.
that was a really weird sentence.
That almost feels
Yeah.
like Kira used sarcasm.
Is
Surely
that what
not.
it was?
Is it sarcasm? I can't tell.
It was a joke.
Sarcasm, okay.
If it's
Nice.
a joke, isn't it supposed to be funny?
Aren't you
This is
supposed
why
to
I
be
don't-
harassing other people?
What'd you say?
Aren't you supposed to be harassing other people?
I mean, I don't know why it has to be other people.
Got me there.
All right, so you guys, what day did you guys say you wanted to leave? Give yourself an extra day in between and then
Yeah.
leave the next?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it was the day after next, after a day of intense study.
Okay, where do you guys want to pick up? So that I know what to prep for.
I would say the ideal scenario is we pick up back on the ship, but that might require people to stay on top of RPs if they want to do them.
Mm-hmm. I want to go steal flowers with Iris.
Oh, that's adorable.
We forgot
Yeah.
pots, so we
Fuck
need to go get
yeah.
them.
Operation Lesbian Flower 2.0!
Yes.
I don't want therapy.
So you're gonna go find Jack?
I said I want therapy.
So you're gonna go find Jack.
Yes.
Can I roll sleight of hand to stick the pixie in Ty's pocket?
Sure.
Okay, I have a pixie still. Accidentally slaps his ass.
Oh.
I would
You
like to
slap-
summon a
Oh, go ahead.
No.
I'm gonna do a familiar at some point whenever we have a chance.
Yeah, of course.
It will be an orange tabby.
Aw, it's cute.
Now you have a cat.
What's its name?
Creamsicle.
No, it's
Fluffy.
Kira.
Yes,
It has to be something smart.
Cat.
Felis.
See? Smart.
No, Felis.
Yeah.
Which
Smart.
does mean cat. What? Look.
See? Smart. Yep.
Is it a boy cat or a girl cat?
The boy cat. Orange tabby boy.
Does he
Nice.
knock things over?
Never.
Oh, this is the most boring cat I've ever laid my eyes on. He
It's
doesn't
okay.
do
Shadow's
anything.
starting to get big.
Mm-hmm.
Reason why I was asking is the morning of the next day, Nadinia. There's a
Mhm.
fish floating around you.
Skeleton fish?
Yep.
It's
Oh,
just
dear.
floating
Hell
In
yeah!
the air. It swims through the air
Fuck
around you.
yeah!
It picked
Yes!
you. What was its name?
Yes!
there. Skull called?
Skull
Mhm.
Gold! Yes!
You have a fish now.
For a certain
I
measure of
think-
fish.
I
It
think
does absolutely nothing except swim in the air around you.
Hell yeah.
I think Nadinia's like she's like gonna stare at it for like a few minutes and then just start crying and like poke the fish every so often.
Poke it, he like leans to the side each time you poke it and has to reorient himself.
Okay.
At least one thing was put back together properly. Now, if we can only fix Nadinia.
She got a fish. That's essentially therapy.
Yeah, I mean it's close.
Basically
It's-
there.
I mean,
Oh
okay,
yeah, what are we
fine.
doing to Wyvern?
I'm training it.
God, we're collecting pet.
Yeah, you
I
guys
mean-
are.
I mean, this was already Nadine's plan. I don't know if you could tell by now, but I'm trying to collect all the pets.
At least with the
So
fish.
far.
Nothing can hurt the fish, and the fish can do absolutely nothing.
There's a wyvern. There's a
The fish will
panda.
always
There's
exist.
a fish. And a
There's
pixie.
Where did the panda come from?
It's a
Koala.
koala.
Koala, sorry.
Thank
Oh
God.
my god, I
Can
was
you
like, when did a
imagine?
panda
Can
show
you
up?
Should we say it was a
imagine?
Oh, and a
bear?
cat.
Yeah, I've got Shadow.
And a cat.
We've got Peanut Butter the koala.
As if he stayed. Shadow might have run off.
No. If Jack released my cat, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
We had a conversation about this that Jack loses his cats all the time.
But that wasn't his cat.
It doesn't
No.
mean he doesn't look after it.
Like, it stays on the ship and he feeds it, but if a cat decides to leave, he lets it.
Yeah, be free,
Well,
be an outdoor
wait.
cat and
That's
die.
why his cats keep getting pregnant.
Well, Quinn might have to have a conversation with Jack about how that's not an acceptable behavior to deal with another person's animal.
You
Okay.
left it!
Yeah.
No.
He did
Quinn will.
say this. He
He's-
did say this.
I don't think he did.
Cats keep getting pregnant because he they're ship cats. If they want to leave, that's fine. He's not going to stop the cat. He's
Also-
sad.
It is like a fucking 9-week-old kitten. It's a really bad choice to let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Yay!
thank you. I appreciate that we
Did we level
went a
up?
bit further.
We
No.
just leveled.
No, we didn't.
It
After
has
the
been a
orc-
hot minute.
Has it? Do we not level after the orc fight?
Nope.
Oh.
The what fight?
Oni.
Oni.
Orc.
Oni.
Oh, I need to give
We
Bellier
did the same
teeth.
thing with the ogres. I remember this. We fought ogres in the old campaign. And he said orcs, and Amon got so upset.
Yeah,
No,
it's me. I need to give Bellier
Everything's
teeth.
an orc.
right.
There's so much campfire stuff I need to do. I need to talk to my sister. I need to go talk to Bellier. I have to go talk to my other family, make sure they're fine with being in a house. I'm gonna go do the sales flowers with Iris.
Well, gotta get started. We'll just make a maple campfire.
Maple's busy. Maple's a busy, busy girl.
I mean, it is like her place, so she needs to wrap up her loose ends before leaving. Unlike last
Yeah, this
time.
is like the maple season. The show.
Sorry.
Not. It's been some great
Fine,
stuff.
you're doing a lot of work.
I have plans for everybody. Except Quinn and Nadine. You gotta figure those out. I have nothing for
Oh
that.
yeah, go fuck yourself. Listen.
I don't know what
I
you're
mean
talking
this
about.
lovingly.
Clearly, there's nothing for us.
Clearly, that's not how the main fucking plot. Wow. No, but
What
What are you talking
I
about?
You guys are all tied into the main plot.
Psh,
I mean,
how?
Nyx.
No, actually, you are. She hasn't told me how, but she is very proud of the fact that we are all tied into the main plot.
I mean, there's
Yeah,
Nyx who has a
I can't think of a way that we aren't.
who has a plant inside them that you have to go figure out. We have Maple who has a mom that is a plant, not a mom, an aunt that is a plant that's attached to the Yellow King. We have Kira who has a book from her grandfather that's constantly talking about how the world is gonna fucking end.
Who's trying to
someday.
recruit the King in Yellow to do something?
to take over the world or something. I don't know. We have Quinn, who's the
Bring about
vessel
change
for
in
the Yellow
Mariah, I
King,
think.
and there's Nadinia, who has no attachment to the Yellow King whatsoever.
Who is being transformed into a
Bullshit.
Yellow King fish monster.
Nothing. You know, just has her hands tied by said Yellow King.
Yep. None of you guys are connected at all to the main plot.
There is no main plot, actually. We're kind of just freeballing.
Mm-hmm.
Just
I can tell.
spitballing through life, you know?
No, you guys
Hey.
seem a pretty good plan.
Okay, can you cross out the number of X's till birthday?
Since when?
Like till like where we're supposed to, leave.
Stop headbutting me.
When are we leaving, guys?
You want attention.
I
We're
think
leaving
we
it-
are
okay. We're leaving on
Yeah,
leaving
Monday.
here.
We're leaving on Monday.
We're leaving here.
So it
We're
means you guys got
ending today.
Hmm.
We're now here.
well, technically we're gonna be here when the session starts, I think.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we just have RP for
Mhm.
here. When's your birthday? So that is birthday?
Mhm.
How old is she gonna be?
29.
Fucking
Ancient. What an
No,
old
27.
woman.
27.
What an
sorry.
old woman. Still.
Uh,
I think the next oldest is literally 19. We're all fucking babies.
Yeah, I literally turned 18 on the day that we started the campaign, so. Damn.
Quinn,
Yay.
I
Yeah,
need to
day.
figure out. I need to look at the map again. Not the map, the calendar. And Alicia and I need to talk about when Quinn's birthday is because it actually is
Probably
important to
matters.
his timeline.
Probably
Still have
matters
a
a bit.
birthday if you weren't born.
You know what? You got me.
Born? Yes? Question mark.
Question: when is Blue's birthday? Every
Uh,
day.
I mean, she acts like it is.
I have been graced by a boy. Hello. Oh God.
Hell yeah. Which boy?
Oh God.
That was Razzo.
Yeah, I was around.
Been graced by a boy.
And you guys hear that from my mic like all the time because
Mhm.
Pat just is
Mhm.
like bunt face.
Okay, but I need to go so I can take a shower before I can't take a shower anymore.
Right.
Because
it
of
gets
time
loud.
limits and my parents need to sleep, so.
You
Yeah,
can't
but
sleep through a shower.
No.
I hope you guys had a good time.
I did.
I hope you had fun with that, Jamie, and I hope you
Yeah.
liked the fun little inside the plant bit.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Time to
I'm
go
so
back
fucking
and
excited to
rewatch
hear
that.
it.
Kira will eventually speak more than a sentence on a session, I swear. I swear.
I really
That's
hope
the
she can
take
get
that.
Not if we
Like,
keep traumatizing her.
Yeah.
It's okay. Whatever you're feeling right now, I can guarantee it'll
My
pass.
pain is worse than your pain. Boo. Oh.
Oh,
I thought that was where you were going with that, sorry.
Oh.
Probably, yeah.
jerk.
Oh.
Savage.
Hey, Marissa,
Hey, what?
how awake are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Like a 6.
Okay.
Go to bed.
But 10 was awake.
Go to bed.
She's not tired,
Oh,
I think is what she just said.
I mean, oh!
Yeah.
Hell
What?
yeah.
What the fuck?
I
I
think,
was,
Okay, don't
I
worry
was,
about
I
it.
was gifted with messages.
yeah. Thing that Alex was like, hey, are you awake tomorrow for? Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Assignment bullshit.
I still want a divorce.
I will send it to you. I'm going to send you the completed
I
thing.
didn't ask for your world building. I want a divorce.
Why do you want a divorce? Huh? What happened to ruin our relationship?
Send it to her, but not to me.
Okay, she is an English major. I don't know what time you get up. I need to have input before 9:15 in the morning, but I'm not going to get it before you go to bed because I have put off stuff.
I promise you, I get up at like 6.
Okay, then I will.
Yeah, he gets up pretty early.
Okay, I didn't
I'm up-
realize that.
I'm up when Alicia's up, essentially.
Yeah, because I message him sometimes.
I'll probably be up, stay up all night.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I fucked up my sleep schedule too. I go to bed at like 6 a.m. now, so.
Okay, the other thing is, in theory, Chris, you are more likely to be a member of this world than Marissa.
Okay,
I
fine.
mean, not really.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Don't let it. Don't know. I'm only messing with you. Calm down.
I don't care. Now you're
Yeah.
getting it, whether you want it or not.
Wait,
I'm
no,
gonna just start
stop.
send-
No,
No, I'm gonna start
no,
sending you shit.
stop.
God damn it.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can't fucking
Okay.
fuck it.
Okay. Chaos Crew. Chaos Crew. I am ending the VOD. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, the VOD has been going.
That
Yes.
is the, okay.
This imaginary
the other-
relationship is so fucking.
If the Monday group is Disaster Sluts, that was a great name for this one of Chaos Crew.
Oh no, I've been calling this group the Chaos Crew for a very long time.
That's very good. Did we tell you that, Marissa, that the other group is named Disaster Sluts now?
Man, that sounds real fucking appropriate, not gonna lie.
We could be the catastrophe crew or the.
And I have to start distinguishing the two games because every single time I'm like, oh, I have D&D, people would be like, oh, which one? And I'm like, and I'm like, so now I'm just like,
I
you
have
know,
it. I have it with the disaster sluts.
Yeah, Disaster Sluts and Chaos Crew.
Disaster
You
Sluts,
know.
the Chaos Crew.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I'm ending the VOD now.
Tomorrow, I'm gonna see if I can get my computer fixed. Hopefully, I don't need a